Welcome to the Coffee and Banana Podcast, where we speak to entrepreneurs, thought leaders, executives, artists, and other cool people while grabbing a cup of coffee. In today's episode, we have the pleasure of speaking with rapper-producer Vicky Chand. Vicky speaks on his influences outside of music, his hate for social media, and the versatility needed to compete in today's hip-hop. Vicky Chand also speaks on new music you can expect from him in the new year. All that and more in today's episode of Coffee and Banana.
Go through the motions.
Yeah, you got.
Feel like you learn. You're like, all right, I'm never going back here again. You get that motivation at least.
Facts, bro. Facts. One thing that's random is like whenever I talk to like rappers, right? And I'm just like, bro, who's your favorite rapper? They know a lot, of course, a lot about hip hop. Usually the good ones. But what is a rap verse that you've been like memorizing, but it's not you? Like that you know. Like I'm like, bro, bust this verse right now,
But it's not me.
it's not you. Like it could be like someone famous. It could be someone who's, I don't know, like just like someone you liked back in the day.
There could be so much that's just in your head. That's just stuck in there.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Do you know a verse like your favorite rap song? Like, what's your favorite rap song of all time?
I have a bunch, man. But if I have be some either Bone Thugs,
Yeah.
some Pac shit, or my favorite song is probably "Picture Me Rolling."
Picture me rolling a Pac. Do you know any part of that song that sticks with you?
The whole verse.
Okay, fine. Go ahead.
No, I'm not gonna spit it.
Bro,
though.
give
I'm
me.
not gonna spit it.
Okay, come on, man.
No, I don't feel
You're
like
not gonna spit
spitting
it.
it. I'm not
Okay.
gonna spit it.
Why not? But you know it. Like if the song played, you know it.
Like,
Okay.
That's kind of why I think I got into rap, because I was always like, when the songs came on, I knew the lyrics. Like I could always just spit the lyrics.
Yeah.
Like it just memorized me fast. I was like, all right, cool. And people are like, how the fuck you know all the lyrics for everything? I'm just like, after I listened to it a couple times, I kind of just memorized it. And so
Yeah.
I think that's kind of what made rapping easier for me.
But how old were you when you were doing that?
Probably fucking, I don't know, 15, 16.
15, 16?
Maybe younger than that.
Yeah, but
13,
you're
12.
around your friends, and why are you guys listening to Tupac? You're like kind of young at that stage.
I think
Pac
everyone
is-
was listening to Pac that time though. Still, maybe not.
Talk about your demographic of people you're hanging out with and your location, and then like Surrey. Oh yeah, Pac.
People in Vancouver weren't playing Pac.
Nah, bro, we were
What?
listening to like fucking. Do you know that?
I thought it was like the whole West Coast thing here.
do you know
everyone was
who
repping the
Rosette is? Rosette. Rosette, that singer girl.
Yeah.
You know that song called "Crush," like "Crush."
Oh, that's what you guys were playing?
Bro, that shit was hard. It was on the radio on repeat.
Is she from Vancouver too?
She's from Vancouver. I heard she had like a shitty deal with Timberland.
Oh, she did sign to some shit, right?
Yeah, and then it didn't work out. But
Rosetta-
that's what we were fucking with. You know? You're out here listening to Pac. No, I think it was Nickelback.
Okay, actually,
forgot about Nickelback.
After that, we had that whole like G Unit phase. Everyone in Surrey was just like,
Okay.
Game 50 and
Game, Buck.
Young Buck.
Yeah,
Fuck.
but then no one fucked with 50 after the Game beef.
And that's when people started like picking
Yeah.
sides. Right?
Bro, I was Team 50 from day one. I was like, there's obviously something they did wrong. Because why are you getting away from someone like him?
Yeah, but then you realize that this guy was fucking crazy.
Yeah, well,
He wasn't crazy, but he's just like, he's kind of shisty, you know? He just
Yeah.
always look after himself and like, you know?
He does, but at the same time though, like, okay, here's the game. Like for example, the game was saying like, why is 50 Cent getting like $1 million per my album? You know, like that makes no sense to me. But then at first I was like, yeah, damn, that's kind of messed up. And then 50 Cent's like, oh, hate it or love it, that's my song. It's supposed to be my album. I just gave it to him.
Yeah.
This is how we do.
And that
Same
was his
thing.
biggest song type
and then
of
there was like
thing.
another
Yeah,
one
yeah.
called West Coast Story or something.
But I don't like I think he said he wrote a lot of shit for 50 Cent too. Like his
Yeah,
album. I mean,
I think he said that Buck wrote for him. No, not Buck. Lloyd Banks. You remember Lloyd Banks was
yeah,
like
Lloyd Banks was hard too.
Yeah, he was
killing it.
Bro,
That group
That group was
probably the best rap group
ever.
I don't know, man.
It's tough. It's tough. Cause like okay, out of the straight out of Compton like branch, NWA, you have like a lot of cool people that came out of there.
Yeah.
But that was pretty sick when it was like Eminem, and then he had D12, and then it was 50 Cent.
D12 was a flop though.
It wasn't a flop. It turned into a flop, but it was like as long as you stamp Eminem there, they
still
found out it's
go.
gonna still
Yeah.
like get platinum
Yeah,
or multi-platinum.
He got his homies on. Good for him though, right?
That's pretty sick. That's like you gotta respect that.
Yeah.
Like, and that's why I always rock with 50 Cent because he said this. He finished his first album, and the label was like, "Yo, here's an advance for the second album." He's like, "No, I want to do the G Unit album," because he knew if all his homies were popping, they could do their own stuff,
and
like,
then he can just.
and then he could just like he could chill, and they could just keep going, kind of thing.
He's crazy. He had like this master plan the whole time,
Straight
eh?
up.
That guy's sick. But like, it's like everyone around him is not really there anymore. You know, a lot of
Yeah.
people are like, you know, fuck. I always thought Buck was probably one of the best in the group though.
Okay, I feel
You know,
that.
lyrically, I was like, fuck, this guy was like going hard.
Buck was dope until he went on that Nick Cannon show. Do you remember that?
No, what the fuck?
You don't remember that? Okay, so Buck early on was known for his freestyles.
Yeah.
Everybody was just like, go ahead, spit. And Buck is sick. Like, I think Paranoia or Paranoid. What is that song they like put him on?
Paranoid? Oh, it was like Stomp and like
No, the one
Shorty
where it's
Wanna
like,
Ride?
No, Losing My Mind.
Oh, before?
Before.
Okay,
like,
yeah.
that one that was actually produced by Eminem, by the way. So
Okay.
side note.
Okay.
So when he was going in and like everybody was like, yo, Buck is that underground but kind of mainstream because of the G-Unit branch. And then he went on the Nick Cannon show, Wild Style. And then it was time for him to freestyle.
Style, yeah.
And then he like fucking choked. He couldn't say anything. Because Nick Cannon was like...
But it's different on Wild Style. It's like people are going in 2 bars and then like...
And they're trying to like be clever at the same time. But Nick Cannon was like, okay, I see something, but 50 Cent's not here to write your rhymes. And everybody's like, oh shit. And then people said that the other way around. They said that Buck was writing for 50 Cent, you know? But then he said it the other way. And then Buck was like, oh, damn, that was a good one. And then it's like live, right? So he couldn't say anything. And then the whole show, the energy just like died. And then so...
Spur of the moment and that type of shit though, you never know. Like, you
Bro, you gotta come prepared though. You know you're going against comedians.
I guess in a Wild
They're
Style,
roasting
too.
you while rhyming.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to like a roast session with your homies where you're just kind of like trying to make fun of one person or everybody's going around?
It's like daily shit, man. This is daily shit. You clown on everybody.
So do you guys like ever say, all right, let's just try to rhyme a little bit? Let's try like...
Like we do it when we're drunk. We'll be like, all right, somebody will start freestyling. There's people in the crew that just love to freestyle, right?
I see.
Everybody, you guys have people in the crew that just love freestyle when they're drunk?
I have the people that are like, they get high and they're like, I'm so good at freestyling when I'm high.
Oh, when they're high?
Yeah, they say that.
Man, people in the hood out there, they're like, if they're drunk, they'll freestyle for hours. Just saying the same fucking lines over and over. They just like freestyling. They
Nice.
just be fucking saying the whippity wop, zippity dip, and just keep going, right?
Okay.
And be like, okay, you try to walk away, be like, no, I'm not done yet, come over
But
here.
are they rappers?
No, they're just
Like
people who like to
regular-
write. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Like even me, like I don't really freestyle.
Okay.
I write my shit.
No, that's fair.
Like that's even when I started, like I would freestyle and I'd be like, oh, that bar was sick.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, whatever. I wonder if I wrote some of this shit down. That's how I started writing. It was like I would come up with a couple things, but I can't like I don't freestyle for like 30 minutes or like just because to me it's like I don't know. It's a different art for me.
Okay.
People be freestyling, but there's random people who will freestyle all day and they'll be dope.
Yeah.
You get them in the studio and it's like you don't get a song out. You don't
Of course. It's like a different process. Yeah.
100%. I still respect it. It's funny as fuck, but
But are you talking about the freestylers who just freestyle a cappella or the ones that are freestyling on the beat? Because some of them on the beat could make the songs too. Like Juice WRLD,
Yeah.
have you seen him like go off?
I've seen some videos and shit of him
Yeah.
just freestyling going on.
But
like,
like when he freestyles, you're like, oh shit, that could
It
be a song.
sounds like a song,
Yeah,
yeah.
because he's like kind of flowing,
think
changing
that's
it up.
you gotta have a little bit of both because when you're recording now, you usually start off with like freestyles and you're like, oh, that shit sound dope.
Yeah.
Let's keep that and build on this type of shit. So
Straight
it's like,
up.
I feel like it's part of it. But like when people ask me to freestyle and shit, I'm like, I'm cool on that. That's all
Yeah,
good.
you should. I think that the only time like rappers should freestyle or whatever, if it's like a cipher, like a platform, you go somewhere like Sway, Five Fingers Are Dead. You know you have
I
to
would come
go
with some
in.
written shit
You have to
ready.
Of
I'll be
course,
like,
bro,
yeah,
like
you-
a lot of the everyone comes in like
Yeah.
with a written, but
Yeah.
the point is that you can do it on
Over
the
any
spot.
beat. Yeah,
and
yeah,
you can
yeah.
change the flow in your head
Exactly.
kind of thing, right?
Exactly.
So that's
But
what
then people will say that's freestyle.
Yeah, there's it depends. Like they said that back in the day, a freestyle just meant a live performance. Like if a beat was playing and you just go in, and then it was supposed to be off the top. So someone's like, "Yo, this is off the top." Not
Yeah.
saying the word freestyle.
Yeah.
But then it got turned into, oh, he like made this right now.
Yeah, on the
so
spot.
the word freestyle became off the top.
Top, yeah.
So like
For me, a freestyle is if you're doing it off the top.
Okay.
And then if it's a verse, it's a verse. It's like you have that ready, and if you can spit it on other shit,
Yeah.
it shows that you're still you're still creative enough to be able to switch the flows and get it on different beats.
I got
and that,
you.
And if you can do that, it's still like Game does it all the time. In all of his
Yeah.
interviews, you'll hear some of the same verses that he spits.
True,
But
true.
people will notice it because it's like he's saying it differently.
Yeah, I and that's what I would still put that in the freestyle category. I'm like, okay, you get it. I get it. You need some momentum. Freestyle's all about momentum.
Yeah, true.
You
no.
know,
Some
if
people
you're
will throw some shit they know and
yeah.
then
So because the moment you fuck up, it's hard to be like, damn, like they know
Yeah.
it's been like 1.3 seconds since
Yeah.
I said a word.
Usually, so when we go back to the roast session,
Sure.
If we ever done it with us, it always gets to that point where boy said something too far, like you gotta take it back a little bit.
Damn.
So like,
Bro, your mother does not love you. We think that silly hat is ridiculous. That hairline receding. All right, I'm sorry.
Let's take a quick break and hear a word from our sponsors, G2 Athletics.
Hey everyone, this is Coach Gibbs from G2 Athletics, located in Vancouver, BC. As a former professional and NCAA athlete, I have over 10 years of professional experience in the game of basketball, which has also allowed me to train youth athletics worldwide, as well as training NBA players and assisting with NBA workouts with athletes such as Metta World Peace, DeMar DeRozan, Kelly Oubre, Jason Tatum, and more. For a limited time, Coffee and Banana listeners will receive an additional 15% discount on our seasonal training academy and basketball products with promo code COFFEE15. That's COFFEE15 with no spaces, all caps. Visit g2athletics.com and receive an additional 15% discount on all training sessions and basketball products. That's g2athletics.com with promo code COFFEE15. Go now, become a part of the G2 family, and improve your game.
Thanks, Gibbs. And now we're back to Coffee and Banana.
No, it's more like I fucked your bitch last week. I fucking did.
I fucked your bitch and she paid me. All right? I did not want to be there. The guy's like, we've had a problem for the past couple of years. She's been paying for male prostitutes because I can't perform. And he just goes in and tears flow. You're like, God. Okay, I'll tell you this. The reason I can say this vividly is because this happened to me. I was playing ball at the intramurals SFU game. So I went to SFU.
Basketball?
Basketball.
Okay.
So I was into that, but it was like, the intramurals, like just like the random players. And then they were pretty good ballers, but obviously like not at the league level because we weren't dedicated. But if we wanted to, of course we could. So I had like some like 6'6" brown guy and he was in my team or whatever. And then, so I'm old school thinking. So I'm thinking he's going to be a center, but then he starts shooting threes this whole game.
Oh shit.
And he starts missing them.
Yeah.
So what I do is I'm like, bro, your parents should have wore a condom. You should have never been born. Like, look at you, you're disgusting. Like, but I was just like trying to be like trying to motivate him. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just trying to be like, if I did the same shit, I would want this. I'm like, bro, get in the fucking paint. Why are you scared? Like,
he doesn't know what he's doing.
You're a puss. Like, just like, but like, think of this big guy, 6'6". So I think he can take all this shit. Later on, he fucking cracked the fucking tier. I swear to fucking God. Yeah. Cracked the tier. Yeah. He didn't say anything back to me. Yeah. The next day, he gives me silent treatment. We have not spoken since. Yeah. And he's just...
You knew him though? You guys were homies? Or like...
We're like ball homies. You know what I mean?
Then, he's like,
since then, that. Nah, bro, because I played the intramural game, the next one, no one passed me the ball. Not at all, because like they were like, you went in on him too much. They were more, because to be honest, it was his team. I was just part of that team. But I get motivated. You get like, you're in that mood. Yeah. And then I'm like, okay, I don't think I should be here. So I stopped going into that thing.
It's part of the game, man. You can't take it.
Yeah. If I'm playing bad, I want my teammate to go. It's like, bro, play fucking defense. Like
you gotta motivate him, encourage him a little bit, right?
Exactly. Or smack me in the face if you're offended. I would have preferred that. I was like, this is a guy's world.
Back in the game.
Yeah.
It's a big ass guy crying, man. You're like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
It was like, he wasn't crying, but it was like a tear.
You seen a tear
like
come
the tear, like his face went like that at first, but I'm just like, okay, he's about to get angry. Yeah. And then like a tear went and then he just walked away from me. And I'm like, wow.
How do you play the next game? Was he better or worse?
To be honest, he's a pretty good player. He's pretty good. He's a good player. He's also a good shooter. He was a good shooter. Yeah. But at that game, it wasn't going in. So like, adjust.
Yeah.
Like,
get inside.
Because he was the tallest player on the court. I'm like, dude, if you need to do a layup, no one's... But
I'm always the guy when they see a tall player always on the outside. I'm like, get your fucking ass inside, bro.
What the fuck are you doing?
What are you doing? All you gotta do is stand there.
Exactly. Like Hakeem. Do you know who Hakeem Olajuwon is? Yeah. Yeah, so he was just always about the dream shake and like finesse his way out there.
And get the rebound.
Yeah, straight up. Like like Shaq was like, I got it. Yeah, he just went down there and just like dunked. He wasn't even like thinking twice.
Yeah, but Shaq was a crazy fucking human. Like, you gotta think about how big that guy is in the NBA. It's like, that's a crazy, like, he's got advantage over everybody.
Straight up.
Nuts. Well, I remember when going to like the first basketball games.
Yeah.
And like walking down like to courtside to see everyone. I'm like, holy fuck. These motherfuckers are huge.
Exactly.
Like even the centers and shit. Like you see them on TV, but you go down there, you're like, fuck, I'm like, this is crazy. I thought I was gonna be in the NBA, right?
Yeah.
Like, fuck, these guys are like massive human beings.
Yep.
It's
Straight up.
nuts.
And then you have Nate Robinson or Muggsy Bogues.
Yeah, dunking and shit too.
5'3" Muggsy Bogues,
Yeah.
5'7" Earl Boykins, and then 5'9" Nate Robinson.
Yeah.
All these short ass players.
Still playing NBA.
Oh, bro, Nate Robinson was dunking
Yeah,
over like
yeah.
these guys. He
That's crazy.
blocked Yao Ming, 7'6".
Yeah.
But it's that mentality to have to be like, I don't give a fuck. Like
Yeah.
you literally look at these giants
Yeah.
and being like, I'm still like the guy.
I'll be able to play.
Yeah. So
Yeah, but he's a crazy fucking athlete too. But he got his ass fucking whooped.
Nate
seen
Robinson,
that?
yeah.
You saw-
Oh yeah.
you seen the fight?
I saw the fight, but here's my thought process.
Yeah.
No one talked about Nate Robinson before. So if I'm Nate Robinson and Logan Paul is
wanna
like,
take
bro,
that fight?
take the fight. And Logan Paul is like actually training, so
Yeah.
he's like going like even Joe Rogan talked about how he's such an athlete now,
Yeah.
and he's
See, I didn't know he could box that well. I had my
Okay.
money on Nate. I was like, this guy's
Oh,
a fucking NBA player, man. He's a
I gotta-
fucking pro
I gotta
athlete. How the
support the
fuck is he
brothers.
gonna It's a brother too? Like, come
bro,
on,
he
man.
has strong legs. If it was a fucking kicking contest,
I
he
was
would
like,
kill it.
I didn't think he was gonna get whooped that bad, but I didn't know other homie was fucking like actually training.
He was.
That was a bad call for whoever fucking Nate Robinson's people is to put him in there.
He probably got a bag though, you know.
Still to get knocked out like that on fucking TV, bro. Oh,
Well, do you know this documentary called Broke? So it just talks about like athletes, like Kurt Schilling's had
Oh, yeah, that
255
people
million
fucking go-
and
yeah,
then went
yeah.
to zero.
Yeah.
Antoine Walker, I
Yeah.
think, had almost 100 million or probably more
Yeah.
in his NBA career. Went broke.
broke.
And you know Antoine. I was into ball, so what is this thing?
That's Anton Walker,
Is
man.
that what he did?
That's when he shoots the three, he goes back and he hits the fucking shake.
Damn, I never focused on that.
Come on, bro.
I always focused on the fact that he had a set shot, but his legs were wider, and I'm like, that's kind of weird. That's what I focused on. The technique.
The technique, okay.
The technique.
He's all about the stats.
Sometimes, but he broke the record. The most amount of 3-point attempts without making any was
Oh,
him.
fuck,
I
no
think
way.
he was 0 for 8 or 0 for 11.
Seriously.
So imagine missing 10
0 for
shots in
8.
a row, and then he's like, I'm still, you know what? I'm gonna make
I'm
the
still
next.
shooting, yeah.
I'm still shooting this. So, but I guess you gotta have that mentality.
Who's your favorite basketball team, like ever? Who'd you follow? What was your team you followed?
Well, I followed the Raptors because,
Me too,
like,
yeah.
of course, and then Kobe Bryant, the Lakers.
Yeah.
But my favorite player was Shaq.
Shaq?
And, yeah, Shaq.
Okay.
I was a huge fan of Shaq,
Yeah.
and then it went to Kobe.
Afterwards,
It
because you
went-
just like can't deny this guy.
Yeah, well, I was always a fan of Kobe Bryant's, but it was just kind of like when they separated and Shaq got a title, I'm like, okay, dope. You've kind of fulfilled your career in my mind.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, who's the next person that's
Yeah.
like dominating at this level?
Yeah.
And there was nobody out doing Kobe Bryant at
yeah.
that time. So
Yeah, when he came, what happened? Shaq won the one after they split, and then Kobe won the next two after, right?
well, the next year, Shaq
Won with Miami?
did not win actually.
Oh.
So some other team won, but Lakers didn't even make the playoffs.
Oh,
and then the
okay.
following year, Miami actually
That's
won.
when Shaq won Miami.
Yeah. I think the year after, I think maybe the Spurs won.
Okay, yeah.
The
like
Spurs
one
just
off,
low key
one off.
kept on just winning. Yeah, they were just like you
Coaching, eh?
Yeah, it's just like. I think it was the jerseys, the gray jerseys. You were just like, what the fuck?
Catch him by surprise.
Yeah.
Like, you don't think this guy's gonna do anything, and they
Exactly.
just end up winning.
Straight up, they were the first team to like really capitalize off that European play. They had Tony Parker,
Yeah, for
Manu
sure.
Ginobili,
Yeah.
and Tim Duncan was like not a center that's like I'm gonna shoot threes or do it. I'm like, I'm gonna stay in the paint.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just try to.
I'm
like,
gonna be in position, fucking
Yeah.
set screens, get people
exactly
open. Yeah.
do layups.
Yeah.
He's like a 7'1" dude, and he's just doing layups. And you're like, bro, just please dunk.
Dunk that shit.
And when he dunks like a Sean Bradley, like a white dude who barely gets off the. He's like, all right,
shit in.
it's the same thing, all right. And he's hilarious.
Yeah,
But-
basketball is dope. That's the one thing that like I can do right now. Like even now, if I have like a little bit of time and I want something to do to get my mind on shit, just play basketball. Shoot the ball around, get a game in. You still play?
I'm trying to, but like obviously, this is what sucks about fucking Vancouver.
Yeah.
The weather's horrible.
Yeah.
But I played like maybe a couple weeks ago, just
Okay,
like
dope.
shooting around or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
But it was wet, so I couldn't like do anything. You know
Ball
what I mean?
gets wet, your hand gets fucked
Yeah,
up.
you're like, I can only do this for like 40 minutes before I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
But the other things I do is like, which is weird, but at my gym, sometimes it's 24 hours. So sometimes no one goes. So I bring my basketball and then I go to the yoga area and I practice dribbling.
Oh shit! In
Yeah,
the gym?
I just like because it's like a workout. 'Cause I don't like doing cardio.
Yeah.
But if I'm like, I know my old dribbling coach would tell me like go from here, go from there,
Yeah.
and then I just do that. Like I don't know.
And that's like fun for you rather than
it's
fucking
way
sitting there
more
running on a thing. Yeah, I get
Those
that.
treadmill people, I don't get them.
Me neither, man.
And I never get the runner's high. Have you heard about the runner's high?
No.
Well, it doesn't
That
exist.
sounds like some
does not
fucking-
exist. It's like apparently you're supposed to be running for like 45 minutes.
You enter a high.
And then you get so high you continue running for another hour. But I'm just like 45 minutes, bro? Like I need to go that like think about this. Someone's like
I guess you know what it is. Maybe like when we said when you blaze or whatever, like
Yeah.
you can just get your thoughts out. Maybe for some people when they're running, they're not thinking about anything else and they're just fucking in their head.
for sure.
I can't do that shit. I'd rather be playing a sport or something to get my fucking exercise in.
Yeah,
I'm getting bored,
But,
like,
but
fucking running.
like you still go to the gym, I'm assuming, right? Like
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like weight training and stuff.
100%.
That what I would say is like if I have a lot of shit in my mind, that would help me out the most. When it comes to weed, or I would say, you know how some people just get like super paranoid or things like that.
Yeah.
I just when I was a kid, it's how can I explain weed? People looked at weed, especially in my area, as like crack cocaine. Like, oh, that guy's
Like
coming.
your area in Vancouver, or like your the culture.
okay,
You mean
like yeah, my culture, I guess we don't even like acknowledge it. They're like it's so bad kind of thing.
Oh, okay,
of
yeah,
course, but like
it's like the same thing. It's like weed is the same thing as coke, and all drugs are fucking
yes,
type of
exactly.
thing. Right?
But I was thinking about even like Coquitlam. When I was growing up in Coquitlam, the people that like smoked weed, it was like, oh, you do weed? Like it was like that.
Yeah.
They weren't like this
Oh, really?
pothead community from where I was in school.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
like everybody was drinking. Like everybody was drinking,
Yeah,
of
yeah.
course. But just weed was something that
still frowned upon. or
exactly.
whatever,
But then you talked about your childhood. Were you guys like smoking or blazing in high school?
Yeah. Fuck everybody. I mean, like certain areas. Like I went to a couple schools in high school. Like some schools, like towards I don't know if you know where Langley. I guess.
Yeah, of course.
They weren't really smoking as much when I was in high school. I went out there trying to blaze with people. Nobody was down. I'm like, hey, fuck, smoke this shit to myself.
But
Like,
where would you get weed as a high schooler? Like, how would you get it?
there's people in high school selling it. What do you
Oh
mean?
shit! Damn. See, there we go.
It was like available, easily available.
So here's the thing. So I went to Charles Best, but prior to I don't know if you know these schools, but I went to Centennial. Centennial,
Okay.
you can get weed like it's nothing.
Yeah,
like it's
yeah,
just
yeah,
like one of
yeah,
those
yeah.
schools. It's like massive. But the other school I went to, it was like it seemed like a white prep school without branding it like that.
Okay.
Like our best or biggest athletes were lacrosse players.
Yeah.
Like, bruh, word, that's the one that's getting all the hoes. You know, you're like,
What was it saying? Like hockey players got a lot, like out
hockey
here.
players
with,
don't
like,
get girls like that though. Some like are just like athletic, so I
Yeah.
get that. That works out in any sport.
Yeah.
But not in
Here
my
it was even out there. I think hockey players got more hyped than like
hockey players. Did
the
get
star
more hype.
basketball.
Yeah,
The star hockey player was like, oh shit, this guy's the
for
man.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
I'll give you
lacrosse,
that.
I can see the
It's
same
close. It's
correlation.
okay.
You know what I mean?
They're like close enough.
yeah,
you
you
know?
fucking know that I do this type of
Yeah,
shit.
because lacrosse is like Canada's national sport, right? It's not
Yeah,
hockey.
it's like isn't it hockey and lacrosse?
Oh, okay. I didn't know there's like you could have
I
two.
didn't know there was two.
they could pick.
One or two.
God, it's like
But around
it's
this,
like
I think-
super salad. Like, Canadians are like,
little
bro,
bit of this, little bit of
I'm
that."
gonna take a little bit of both.
Yeah, even soccer out here, it's now starting to get there where like if it's a star soccer player, people are giving him like more respect. Back then, people didn't.
Yeah,
really
white
care.
caps are definitely more of a thing now than
Yeah,
back
yeah,
when
yeah.
I was watching it. People
We
like
didn't even
I
have a team. We didn't have we had white caps, right?
No, we had it for a
Yeah,
while,
same
but
as-
we didn't even care. Like as MLS, right? And then do you remember back when David Beckham was playing, and then he
In MLS?
came to Vancouver
Yeah.
to play for 10 minutes,
Like an exhibition game or whatever.
some shit like that,
Yeah.
and it was sold out because everybody wanted. Because like you know how clout chaser
Yeah.
Vancouver is. David,
We
Beckham,
don't have anybody,
yes,
bro.
Let's go fucking see David.
Yeah.
David Beckham, and then he's just there for like because he was already injured. So, but they paid him $50 million to play for a year.
Just for 15 minutes to come out there.
He just came
And he
in
sold out
there,
the stadium,
and he
eh?
just sold it out, and he's like, "All right, I'm out of here." Like, think about that.
That's how like it's kind of sad. Other cities, I guess downtown, you'll see like famous sports players. We'll see like I guess if other hockey player. Hockey team comes out here,
Yeah.
and one of their players are like out. We'll see him, and then we fight him on the streets. Right? Who's that one guy got decked?
Dude, I don't know that story. Tell me.
Oh, it was the hockey's fuck. I don't know. I can't. remember.
Okay, I didn't know.
One of the
Was it like another Canadian
who
hockey
was it
team?
in Boston? You guys know someone got punched out in Vancouver, hockey player.
We're just all looking at like we don't follow hockey like that.
Okay, never mind. Never
Okay,
mind.
all right.
But it's like that's not the one time you get some type of celebrity out there.
Yeah.
They get into a fight.
Wow.
You hear about can't remember his name either.
I can actually tell you a random story, by the way, which
Alright.
is kind of similar. So there's a Afghan community, of course, in Vancouver, BC.
seriously?
Like there's a lot of Afghans
kidding.
here.
Yeah, obviously.
No, bro, it's that you're right to say that because it's like they all separated.
Okay, is it like a Fijian community is pretty small? You think Afghan community is smaller than?
Probably about the same here.
Okay.
But like I think worldwide, there's more of you guys, right?
Fijians?
How many Fijians are there?
Fijians is like an island, small.
Yeah,
ass
but
island.
like you guys be fucking.
Fucking no, Fijians' population is small.
What's the-
Indians for sure.
Okay,
I'm also Indian.
Yeah,
So,
okay,
like,
okay. But what? Okay, let's say Fijians worldwide. How many do you think there's in the whole world?
should I Google it?
I guess let's just Google it.
I don't fucking know.
Why are we guessing this? Okay.
But even in BC, obviously, I guess I haven't. Yeah, there's probably about a smaller community of Afghans, I guess, maybe, because I'm thinking about there wasn't too many in Surrey growing up, I guess.
Oh shit. Okay, in actual Fiji, it's like less than 1 million.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, fuck. I thought I could hit you with like, there's not that many Afghans, but okay, there we go. So you guys aren't even 1 million.
There you go.
It's okay. So you win. You win.
We're small. We got a small group.
But like, do you know the native people from Fiji?
Yeah.
They look different.
Yeah. So like,
who are they?
They're
Do you know about them?
the actual like the original people from that land.
Okay.
So we came as basically like indentured servants or somewhat of slaves.
Are they more Samoan? You know,
They're
Samoan
Polynesian,
people?
like
Polynesian.
I'm just saying, yeah.
Oh, okay. got
So
it.
like we grew up around them. We treat them like family. Like we know the same cultures that Indians we've passed on. If you go to Fiji, they
Yeah.
speak Hindi, and Indian people speak like the native language there too.
Sick.
So it's like really tight. Like people like.
So what is it? Polynesian, I'm assuming, or
it's Polynesian, like yeah.
how do you know some of the words?
No, I don't know any of the words. My dad knows the words.
Oh, he does. He does.
We just know, but like
What does it sound like? I've never actually heard it. Can you like say like a phrase?
no, I can tell you how they speak in English though. It's
Okay.
it's like England mixed with like their kind of English. Hey boy, what's going on, man?
Oh, they
like
talk
come on, you want to cook some lamb or
Okay.
play some soccer.
So that's their accent.
That's how they talk if you were out there.
Okay, I see. Really? So they sound like they're from the UK.
Somewhat of like the UK,
Mixed
but
with
it's like
Jamaica?
slang and like some weird shit, some island shit in there too. So
Okay, nice.
even like the Fijian people, they all speak like, "Hey boy, come on, let's go play some soccer. You want to eat something?" Like,
That's such a brown thing. Hey, would you like some food? That's like the most
come
brown.
get some food and play some sports.
Yeah.
Like, what else you want?
What else is needed, right? It's like, we'll get you a wife. That's another thing. It's not like
Next
you should
step,
be dating
next
either.
step, right?
Nice, bro. Do you think that's
What
coming
were you
for
saying about it though? You're saying that with the
I mean, like, it's not too relevant right now. I like the conversation was going, but
Oh,
the reason I brought that up was that Afghans, we love concerts. Like, we love going into concerts. We don't
Okay.
support music as far as like, I'll buy a CD, we'll torrent that shit. But if there's like an event,
show or something?
yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
yeah,
go
yeah,
in.
okay,
And
okay.
our events aren't like, you know how like people are just like turning up and jumping. It's more like you sit down on a table and someone's performing and food is brought to you,
Yeah.
and you're just watching them. And then there's a dance floor. You can dance if
Yeah,
you
yeah,
want,
yeah.
but that's usually how our concerts work.
Like an event type of-
It's like
yeah, yeah,
straight up an event,
yeah,
and
yeah.
they want to see it as more like a performance piece.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like a opportunity for them to flex their clothes and
yeah,
shit
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
It's their outing.
Yeah,
Thing to go out and do
straight
with
up,
family, yeah.
their main outing.
Yeah.
So in Vancouver, there was a lot of things going on, and I want to say maybe 2003, 2004. One dude maybe came from Germany. So a lot of Afghans are in Germany. So I think the biggest community of Afghans outside of
Oh, really?
Afghanistan is in
Germany?
Germany.
No way, yeah.
So because they all refugees, they had to
Okay,
get out
yeah,
there
yeah,
during
yeah.
the war and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
So this one dude is a musician, and he came to Vancouver and started like. I guess playing in my country, when like musicians come up, most of the time they're just doing covers and people still fuck with it. Like, imagine you just come and be like, I'm a
Oh,
cover
yeah, somebody
a
else singing
Tupac
a song.
But that's
Yeah.
all you do.
Yeah, that's
so he
crazy.
came in, but he wasn't doing all the hype songs. He was
Yeah.
doing more of like the melodic shit or
Yeah,
the
yeah.
ballads.
Yeah, yeah.
And then at the end of the night, the dude's like, yo, what the fuck, man? Why didn't you play the hype songs? Like, think these guys are drunk, right? So he pushed the guy,
Yeah. Oh,
and the
fuck.
guy fell and hit his head and died.
No way.
Straight up. And since then,
Yeah.
no
No
other
more
musician was like, I'm not gonna come to Vancouver. They're too fucking rowdy.
Oh,
What if they do that shit
fuck,
to me?
no way.
So then that kind of like stopped the whole Afghan community.
Because there's no more events.
There's no more other events. So we couldn't get to, I mean, we had like
Just because it
basketball
was a
team-
push, it wasn't even like.
allegedly. Because I mean,
Oh,
like,
okay,
you know
could've
what I
been-
mean? Like it could have, but like from it was a injury in the back of the head. And like,
So the guy performing died.
the guy performed, like it was all done. He was about to
Yeah.
go to his car. Let's say the night's over, and like a drunk group like came up to him.
yeah. And they were like, "Why didn't you play the bangers?"
Why don't you play the banger, son? It's called Mas. By the way, it's called Mas.
Okay.
Mas means like turn up, hype.
Yeah.
Yo, play the fucking
Hype
Mas
shit,
shit,
man. What the fuck?
And they just got drunk. You know, they're working at some shit. They're
Yeah.
pissed off.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
I get it.
yeah.
They're like, play the hype shit. Like, imagine somebody comes up to you, yo, my man Vicky Chan, bro.
Yo, why didn't you play the fucking hype shit, dude?
Bro, you didn't play awesome at all.
Yeah.
Fuck you, man. Pulls out a gun, bro. I'm gonna start rapping right now.
But that's weird. I don't know why other people wouldn't want to come after that. It's like a one-off random shit. Like,
I don't know, cause like it's just
probably just kind of put like a weird like
it's a bad stain.
Yeah,
on it.
yeah.
And then the whole industry, because like then it's because you know how the music industry is already kind of shady, so like people are probably not getting paid properly, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So there's so much risk when a musician goes there, but the fact that you know that you like one of your friends just got killed, you're gonna be like, oh shit, maybe I shouldn't go to this area for now.
Yeah.
And then like they make more money in California.
You should get into that space and get it going again, bro. You could probably make it happen. Book a
No
fucking
comment.
You're already in the works.
No. Actually, to be honest, is what's interesting is my uncle in Germany. He's like the DJ Khaled of it. So he's like bringing in like people and performance and all that shit.
Yeah.
So I see it from day one.
Fuck, I'll go in on with you, bro. Let's go. Let's put a
But
show
hold
on.
on,
Let's
hold
bring it
on.
back.
Slow down.
After the COVID shit on.
When I was talking to him in 2013 or 2015, I'm like, yo, this is cool. You should link me up. He's like, all these motherfuckers is broke.
Oh,
you don't
fuck.
want to be here. And
Even better, their
Yeah.
price fucking dropped. Look
yeah,
at that
no. He said you don't want to be part of this industry. And then later on, I found the economics of it. It didn't really make sense to be part of that.
Oh, okay.
And then you find out even in like what's going on in America, like Spotify's numbers like 2 years ago was like 5% of musicians are making $50,000 USD or more, and that's like not
retarded,
even that much worldwide, by the way.
Yeah.
And now it's like less than 1% is making six figures. So.
It's about to change again. It's like I feel like it is.
Well, I hope it does, you know, but like think about this, like so majority of the artists like they can't like this is their second career. They have like they have to have
Day
something
job,
else.
whatever it is. or
Yeah.
hustle,
So, but now think about it in Afghanistan.
and they don't have shows if there's not as like
shows. Well, right now,
Well, right
especially
now
no
for
shows.
sure. Yeah.
But like if you can't, let's say have it in Vancouver, then they can't even do this. So they have to go. Like if you went to Afghanistan, I guess you have like a career, in your own country.
Yeah.
But even those people there, they have like a day job too.
Yeah.
So
It's tough for any art musician, anyone, unless you're fucking like super popping. But now I think it's that shift of like people are starting to see the fucking control that the industry has over the not just the artist but the music and shit. People are feeling more like fulfilled or entitled when they're an independent artist. Like, and I only get distribution. I create everything that I want to, and I just get them to distribute.
Facts.
You know, I
Facts.
think that's what people are kind of like getting into that space now.
Yeah, there's way more control now. There's
Yeah,
also like I think called NFTs. Have you heard about
That's what
that?
I was just gonna say.
You
This
really?
whole crypto shit is gonna change fucking Spotify. Fuck, like they're done. They're gonna be done
Well-
because now you can pay the artist directly. Like, you know, if Meek Mills or Top Guy puts a song on, play, everyone give me $1 to fucking get the song, and no middleman.
Yeah.
They're rich, and artists are gonna start doing that.
Facts.
You know.
Facts. So yeah, that's a great point. But all the guys we mentioned, like. Fortunately, for the labels, they have control over those guys. They're not going to be like the Drake can't. Just
Yeah,
go
exactly.
There, you know?
People who already signed when these things change, they're
Yes.
already in contract. So
Definitely.
you're almost lucky in these next couple of years to not be signed, to be in a position where you can get involved with like new things that are coming on.
So someone who spoke about this stuff like day one is Nipsey. Like we talked about
Yeah,
Nipsey
yeah,
a
yeah,
lot.
yeah, crypto,
He's
man.
always like, yo, just like the next wave, like
Yeah.
own your shit so
Yeah,
this can
yeah,
happen. Who do you think is the Nipsey now that Nipsey's like passed away?
There's been like Russ for sure is one of
Okay.
the guys, man. I think like he's
I was about to say Russ, by the
yeah
way.
for sure. He's I think that next guy, and people. I don't think people maybe wanted to see a guy like Nipsey be the guy, and maybe
Yeah.
not Russ because it's different music, whatever. But he doesn't. Regardless of what type of music it is, you can fucking do it yourself. And you can be independent. You can still, you know, fucking. I think people get it confused with like the control of like the music that you create. When you're signed and stuff like that, you kind of have to make certain songs that they know it's gonna work through their channels, or whatever. So they have to make those type of songs.
Facts.
But when you can just make your own shit and just like the 1,000 fan rule, man. If you have 1,000 fans,
Exactly.
and they all
And
spend
then-
$100 with you a year,
Yes.
you get $100,000 for music.
Nice.
That's not bad, right?
That's
so
incredible.
that's what I think is people are like maybe starting to see now. But Russ for sure is like independent. That's the way to go.
Let's take a quick break and hear a word from our sponsors, Ball Life Studios.
Hey everyone, this is Coach Elizer Chavez from Ball Life Studio. located in the Bay Area in sunny California. Here at Ball Life Studio, we offer elite-level basketball training for all ages and skill levels. We give exposure to and develop all our athletes to not only reach their max potential on the court, but off the court as well. We teach and develop the whole athlete, from the mind to the body. For a limited time, Coffee and Banana listeners will receive an additional 15% discount on all training sessions and basketball products with promo code COFFEE15. That's COFFEE15 with no spaces. Visit www.balllifestudio.com/shop and receive an additional 15% discount on all training sessions and basketball products. That's www.balllifestudio.com/shop with promo code COFFEE15. We have some exciting events coming to you all this year, so stay tuned with our yearly schedule by following us on Instagram at Ball Life Studio. Here at Ball Life Studio, we are all about the ball life.
Thanks, Chavez. And now we're back to Coffee and Banana.
Do you listen to Russ, by the way?
Some of the songs.
Okay, nice. Who do you listen to like right now? Let's say 3 artists that are more recent. You know, don't give me some old school dudes.
Yeah, Fredo Bangs. I don't know if you guys know who that is.
Is that guy from the UK?
He's from Louisiana.
Oh, okay, then I don't know.
Yeah, like
I know Fredo from UK.
Yeah, Fredo from I heard him too.
Okay. Fredo Bangs. I'll check him out.
Like I like all the new shit that's probably like Pooh Shiesty. I'm kind of late on him, but I fuck with this shit now. I have to go to my Spotify to see. Like it's crazy. I'll have like my Dave East and like my Nipsey and shit that I always have when I like in my playlist, but then
Exactly.
I have my other playlist which is like refreshing every 2 weeks.
Nice.
You know what I'm
nice.
saying? Like I'll have a song that I'm bumping for 2 weeks,
Yeah.
and then the new shit's coming out. Like,
Got you.
So I have the songs that I have that are like, all right, these are my like stored here.
Facts.
And then my shit that's just changing all the time.
Because I mean, you're an artist, obviously,
Yeah.
so you need to know what's going.
I
The
guess, but I
climate
even
of
like
music.
the new fresh shit. You know, when
See,
you
like,
got the hottest
Lil
shit.
Baby? Lil
Lil
Baby
Baby
right
for
now?
sure,
Okay.
Lil Baby, NBA YoungBoy.
NBA.
Who's my top? Kevin Gates. I always fuck with Kevin Gates.
Has he dropped anything in a while?
Yeah, he's still dropping. He's dropping
Really?
features and shit though right now.
Okay. Actually, I
His
haven't
features.
heard-
Guy's
heard-
crazy dude.
Yeah.
He's always on some shit.
Yeah, he is, but he's dope.
His
like
music is crazy.
His music
though.
is really.
He
good.
was always on that melodic shit way before,
Facts.
like you know.
He's like that Rod Wave before Rod Wave.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Rod Wave's hot too.
Yeah. Didn't Kevin Gates sign him? This is tough. I don't know.
I don't think so.
Okay, probably not. Because I know he's with Giffen.
Yo
or
Gotti,
just-
all of Yo Gotti shit.
Nice.
Moneybagg
A lot of people
Yo.
wouldn't mention Yo Gotti. You like Yo Gotti?
Fuck yeah, Yo Gotti's- yeah, Yo Gotti.
He has an interesting flow, so it makes sense that a lot of people wouldn't like that kind of
It's
voice.
just not. See, like here's the thing. Now I'm in that place where like a lot of the new artists are so much younger than me. Like it's cool. Like I still vibe with it.
Sure.
But I need some gems. You know,
Yeah.
in my music. So when I need my gems, I go to like Yo Gotti, Jay-Z, Nip, like the older guys.
Nice.
But now I see what you're saying. I
see.
still like I can fuck with the vibe. Like you know what I mean. So
That's dope.
I think it's you gotta have a balance, man.
I feel you.
People get stuck into one type of shit and they get sucked into it. You know.
True.
With music even.
True.
So I feel like you gotta even with R&B shit like P&B rock.
I fuck with him.
K Camp, I
He's
fuck with a lot.
Yeah, K Camp was one of the originators of that sound.
Yeah, I think so.
You know, he like when you brought that up.
Yeah, I fuck with K Camp.
Yeah, he's hella dope.
Who else is hot in the R&B shit right now?
Well, Bryson Tiller,
Bryson Tiller,
Black.
Black,
You know, there's a guy named Pink
Squeeze,
Sweat. Have you
Pink
heard of
Sweat.
him? Well, Kalani.
Tory
obviously-
for sure. I fuck with Tory. Yeah.
Tory, the rapper singer,
Yeah,
is
yeah.
working well for
Listen
him.
to
But Kalani's hella dope. Summer
Kalani.
Walker. Do you know who Summer Walker
Yeah, I
is?
heard some shit from Summer Walker too.
Yeah, she's dope. There's a lot of talented artists like in the R&B space, but it's like the thing with music is like it's changing so fast.
Yeah.
And artists have to, I think, work so much harder in order to kind of still stay relevant.
Mm-hmm.
So that method that Russ talked about being super consistent,
Yeah.
is kind of like the only way, unless you're just like this Drake dude.
Yeah.
And you're at this
People
like,
are waiting for your shit
exactly.
already.
They're waiting for your
Yeah.
like Cole. I think is that level. Kendrick is
You
at
know
that
what?
level.
Cole and Kendrick is crazy because like they are able to just sit on the outside,
Mm-hmm.
not have to post anything on social media, don't got to get involved in nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But when they drop a project, it's so hype.
Yep. That's cool.
Like that's what I want to.
But think about this. They targeted that community. They were like, I want my artist to be like, their lyrics obviously is more sophisticated. So they know that the people that listen to him, they would actually take time out of their day to listen to that specific artist, not just
get it,
listen
yeah.
to a lot of artists.
Yeah.
So they don't, rarely they do those like surface level music. Like J. Cole did the London.
Yeah,
which was like with Thug and who else was on that? Travis
Scott too,
So
yeah.
like, of course it's everywhere. But then he wouldn't make a full album like that, or he hasn't. More so, he drops like even that
Features and shit,
Yes,
just, stay
to stay
around.
relevant. But then when it comes to his own shit,
Yeah.
So that's like the cold mentality. And then with Kendrick, people forget he signed to Dr. Dre and Interscope. Interscope is the biggest engine. So you're going to see.
You don't even need to really.
Yeah, you don't have to be that guy. As long as you're selling.
Yeah.
So since he's selling, he's still going to be pushed by Interscope. The moment he's just kind of like, I don't know, he drops a project and people are just like, we're done with this guy now.
Who, Kendrick?
Yeah, Kendrick.
You think he's on his last? You think he's still got a little bit of more time?
I'm biased because I fuck with Kendrick a lot. So I think I'll always be a Kendrick fan. I just don't know how poppin' he will be
in this time
moving forward. Unless he just does what he
Something
does,
different.
which is like switch up his style.
Yeah.
He's capable of it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so we'll see. Man, there's a lot of good hip hop today, which I like. Like you can listen to old school music that's dropped by somebody like this year or somebody that's even younger than yourself. And then you're like, oh shit, like you actually fuck. And I get so excited when I meet like someone that's 21, 22 and they love like 90s hip hop. I'm like, yo, that's just so refreshing.
Yeah.
Like one thing I was going to say, like a lot of people maybe not know, like you dropped Fleetwood Anthem back in the day. Who made that beat? Do you remember?
There's 2 songs I think that it was there's a Snoop Dogg and Nate Dogg song called "I'm Still Fly."
Okay.
And that there's another original song to that they sampled that was like from the 80s.
And you went on that beat?
And I went on the Snoop Dogg remix. The beat was similar, very same.
Gotcha.
But the original sample was from like a song from the 80s. But that was the whole 90s. The whole 90s was sampling shit from the 80s.
Facts.
That was all of 90s music.
Yes. They were just like...
Like
yo,
literally every song that you like from the 90s, you can be like, oh, there's a fucking song in the 80s that was the sample from
and it sounded like so similar. They didn't switch up the
But
sample
I think
that
back
much.
then they didn't have to pay for samples. That's what it was.
I don't even know.
I think now it's so like, to get a sample, it's
Okay.
not even worth it to try sometimes, right?
True.
That's why you can't do it anymore.
Yeah, I think now it's like it's good because there's agency that you can contact, and then obviously if you're a major, you have to wait it behind that. But if you make a good song, like that song that blew up from the kid from Mission, it's like don't go to sleep, that coffee shit.
Yeah.
So apparently it was like an original song. He sampled that,
That's
and
what I
then
heard.
he dropped when he put it out. It it was popping. So people are like, yo, they didn't clear it, but then they worked
The
out
label
a deal.
find out, and they're like,
then
okay,
they were like,
we'll use
'cause
it.
exactly, and then
it
they
fucking
re-released it.
blew up.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So that's always sick to see, man. But like, do you ever see? Okay, like today, like what is your most like successful song that you think that just people in your community and stuff, they all know you by that song or like refer to that the most at any point in your life?
Yeah. There's one for sure every fucking time. It's I don't know if you're Next Level.
Next Level.
There's the one where we were in the studio and we had a bunch of Crown bottles everywhere and we did a video.
You did that song with YJ Hootie.
Yeah,
Is
that was a different one.
That's
That
a
was a
different one.
different
Oh,
one.
okay.
This is before. This is like probably like the second video I ever shot.
Okay.
And it was just us in the studio, a bunch of Crown bottles.
Nice.
Just getting lit, right?
Yeah.
And till this day, everyone's like, yo, Vicky, next level. Like,
Word.
what's up, bro? Next level. I was like, bro, I've released like fucking 100 songs out of
Yeah.
that, bro. I got bangers. This is the one. But like, that's the one for some reason. I can't say it was kind of like the first time people were like, it was the video, people got to kind of see it, that it just kind of resonated with them.
I
But right
see.
now, for sure, can't deny it. Everyone's fucking with that. I haven't heard one
Can't
person
Deny
that's
It
like,
is sick, yeah.
yo, that ain't the one.
Yeah. What's your top song on Spotify? It's something else.
Can't Deny It.
No, it's something else, bro.
Can't deny it right now.
No, it's not.
It overpassed it.
It's not.
The other one was Find Your Way.
No, it's not.
It
I'll tell
is.
you what it is. It's Demonstrate. You know one song on Spotify right now is Demonstrate.
Oh, it's popular, but not stream wise.
Like
yeah.
stream total. Okay,
Yeah,
I got
yeah,
you.
yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. But
Demonstrate, yeah,
yo, that
people
song's
been fucking
sick.
with that one too.
Song is hard.
And I think the video for that really like that's what.
I haven't seen the video for
Oh, you gotta
Demonstrate.
see the video, it's
I'll
hard.
check it out.
It's
I'll check it
hard.
out. Can't Deny It is sick. So
Yeah.
shout out Ace and
Yeah,
like
for sure.
yourself.
Shout out
You-
Ace.
You put something good
yeah,
together.
yeah. And we wanted to go like a little different angle, like not just doing the same shit that everyone always does. Even I get bored of doing the same shit, right?
True.
So I'm like, all right, I'll put it in like someone else's hands, and we'll work together and come up with something. It was dope, like the editing and shit, like having fire and all that.
Nice.
I was like, I
Underwater
like that
and
shit.
stuff.
Yeah, underwater shit.
That was a-
had me doing some weird shit. I was like, all right, let's do it. Let's try
Yeah,
it.
bro, but you're known for doing different stuff.
I like trying to do- like, yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
remember you had a segment called "Trying to Bring That Feeling Back."
Bringing back that
Bring
feeling.
back Everybody's like, "What porno did he do?
Trying to
Explain
bring
this."
that feeling back.
What was it? What was it? Bring that feeling back.
Bringing back that feeling.
Bringing back that feeling. Okay,
Yeah.
close enough. Come on. When was this? Like a decade ago?
It was a while ago, man.
Anyway, so it was you and the homie that was singing.
Yeah.
The chubby dude.
Nick Deloria.
Nickel. Is
Yeah.
that his name? Okay.
Deloria. Samson T.
Samson T.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah,
I
yeah,
know
yeah.
him by. Okay. Nice.
But that was just like us
And
in the
then-
studio, and I'm like, he likes old school music, I like old school music. We played a beat on it and be like, like sometimes it will take me if I hear a beat like a fucking hour to even start.
Nice.
And I was hearing these old school beats and in minutes I'm like, shit, I got like fucking quarter reverse ready. Like, you know, it was just like, it was quick. So we're like, all right, let's just start doing this shit. Cause like I was able to write on those shit. And like people kind of like fucked with it. They were like, all right, it's nice. It's refreshing to hear some fucking old school soulful type beat type shit, you know?
Nice.
I was like, fuck, I like
that
those
was
type of
sick.
beats too,
Why
yeah.
did you guys stop?
It was just like,
Yo, take that, re-upload it on TikTok. I swear it's gonna.
can you do
well.
that for me, bro?
Why? How is? What is hard about that?
Yo,
go to the video, click on download, bro. God damn it!
It's too much.
Click on
bro.
download,
It's too
and then
much,
you got
bro.
it. Put it in your phone.
But then I gotta edit it.
You don't have to edit it, bro. Like it can adjust on its own.
Do you have like a program that you're just like easier to edit than not just like I've tried TikTok and like trying to put like captions and like in 10 minutes I get frustrated.
If you want to edit on your phone,
It's probably worse.
There's one called Rush.
Rush.
It's a video editing, and bro, it maintains everything on.
Can't
HD.
just for you to put it on your TikTok.
No, bro,
man. Come
fuck
on,
it. No, that's not what I do. I'm like, guys, on the side, I also edit on my phone, and then I send it to the client.
Yo, but
No.
straight up, I should. I gotta do that,
Bro,
shit, bro.
just
I
download
know.
Rush, okay?
Yeah.
It's Adobe Rush.
Yeah.
It's like super simple, you know.
I actually want to start doing that again. I think that was dope because even during that time, like I just noticed like there was like an actual following now.
Yeah.
Like there was like people that are like new people, but they were like waiting for the videos every week.
Facts.
And they were like, yo, messaging me. Like I had so much more interaction at that time
Yeah.
than when I'm like dropping songs. When I'm dropping songs, when I drop it, people are going crazy, messaging me, then they like fuzz off. But with this constant like thing, it was
For
like
sure.
every week people were hitting me up. So I want to get back to that. I'm just figuring out. Well, I always did like V-mixes. Like I always
Yeah,
did
yeah, I
V-mixes.
remember the
But I
V-mixes.
want to do it in a way where it's like weekly, but like the production is dope with it.
I see.
I feel like I can remix beats harder than like a lot of people.
Well, think about this. Like, if you remix a beat, you already fuck with that song.
Yeah.
So in your mind, you've kind of been rapping on it. So
Somewhat,
the
yeah.
moment you get on that song, you're just like, you have that same level
Exactly.
of passion.
Or you're already thinking about what he's talking about, and I can go on to it. Like you've
True.
already given me an idea of what to talk about.
Exactly.
And that's all I need sometimes. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's like, all right, a beat comes on, like, what do I
Yeah.
want to fucking say? What do I want to talk about?
Definitely.
What's some shit I
You
haven't
need that
said yet?
thesis statement.
Yeah,
Someone's like,
exactly.
Mr. Vicky Chan, talk about the impoverty of living in Surrey for the last 12 years. You're like, this is incredible. I've been ready. Pull out the phone. You know what? I don't need this. I'm a freestyle.
I'm a freestyle. Shit. I already got
shit. But no, man, it's fucking sick. I was on. Do you know what Clubhouse is?
Yeah.
Are you an iPhone?
I'm on iPhone, yeah.
Okay. Are you on it?
Bro, I'm not. There's so much shit. That
I
I'm
know,
fucking-
but bro, it's not.
You
like,
know what I just talked to my homie about? I'm
What's
like,
up?
I'm ready for a whole refresh of like social media shit.
Yeah.
Like change it all. I'm like ready for the next wave of the smarter guys who are like, all right, Instagram's whack, Facebook's whack, all this shit's whack.
Yeah.
This app is way better. That's what I'm ready for that.
But bro, you know what's gonna be? It's gonna be like, you know how like that Inspector Gadget dude with a belt? It's gonna be more shit. So it's gonna be plus.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be like, oh, replace, because you can't make another Instagram because it already exists.
You can just change it. Like, what is Instagram right now?
Instagram is only a landing page of images and your website.
But what is it used for? What do
Well,
most people
it's going
see
to
it
turn
for?
into e-commerce,
Yeah.
and it's right now pushing e-commerce.
Yeah, it's going to be products
So it's like,
everywhere you
just
see,
go over
yeah.
there, products, buy
products,
directly.
yeah.
So if somebody could just do services too, I guess. So it's going to stay like that because they make so much money. Facebook, very similar, because it's, even if you build like 100,000 following there.
Like, they can change that. Facebook will be the new Craigslist.
Okay, they already are there.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I'm
Marketplace
saying,
is
right?
fucking
That's what
sick.
they're gonna be. But
Yeah.
I'm ready for another. Like, go back to MSN, where I'm only fucking like. You know what's crazy?
Bro, that's Clubhouse. I'm telling you.
Clubhouse, is that it?
It's Clubhouse. Yeah, MSN is now a Clubhouse.
Is that what it is?
It's kind of better because it's only audio. So like I'm talking like okay,
So
it's-
just random people just jump on, you're like, what's up?
yeah, like imagine going live like on Instagram,
Right.
but like it's promoted everywhere. So like if you can just be like, what is your live about? You're like, I'm gonna talk about I don't know. Okay, here's a perfect example. You can say Fijian Creatives Connect.
Okay.
So like people from Fiji and create, and like bro, everyone who's searching anything related to Fiji, it'll show
On
up there.
that app though?
On that app, but like they have like a lot of users. Like it was like estimated to be over 1 billion, just like value, and they have millions of users, and they're growing in the Asian communities too.
So these apps, when they start up, they promote engagement. They show your shit to a lot more people, right? In the
They do
beginning?
early on, so you have the advantage. Just like TikTok is still in
Yeah,
that
yeah,
phase.
yeah.
So before they monetize, even though they're doing ads, it's like you want to get on this shit early, just not before it's established.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to take
But
risks.
who are those audiences? It's probably coming from like country. Like, where is Clubhouse? I guess is it a like American company? Like most of the people are in the States, or is it like some international country where
I think
majority
it's an American company
Yeah.
that built it, but they're pretty popular in the European communities.
Yeah.
So that's kind of interesting. Canada's like always late to the party,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
we're on it now.
Yeah.
So if you're not on,
So do people
Clubhouse-
come on there and just say wild shit and just try to fuck up what you're
Some
talking
people
about?
do say shit like that.
That's probably what I would do.
Yeah, but like it's more so like this a bit. Think of it. Okay, do you know what LinkedIn is?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like B2B. You're connecting to it's like your resume that you put out there.
okay.
So now it's the same sense. But it's for the entertainment industry mainly. What it seems like, or at least what I'm being
Just
shown
to
on my
be
For You
connecting
page.
with people in the same space.
Bro, you can connect with A&Rs that work in Interscope. Like I just connected with they're like we're in talks now. Like people that work at Warner, people that work at Republic, and we're just like now like friends because of this. Just because we entered a room, which we called it like.
Because I
Asian-
guess that way you can vet somebody. You have a conversation where you can tell them he was a fucking.
There we go. But you can have like a proper conversation
yeah.
because like a message is like, "Yo, what's up? I'm this." It's
Yeah,
like,
I
you
hate
don't know
I
that
hate
shit.
DMs,
You know?
bro. I hate fucking messaging people and not being able to talk because it
Exactly.
just doesn't come out the same way.
It's
all the
not
time,
authentic
you know?
either.
Yeah.
You know, and you're an artist. They
Yeah.
need to hear your voice.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they definitely need to hear your voice. So if you're just like talking, they're like, "Oh shit, that guy might sound hard on like a trap beat," you know, or like an old school beat.
Okay, so maybe I see that now.
You should see, but it's to be honest. Here's my thoughts. Like if you had like a very charismatic manager, I would tell him, bro, 24/7, go on there, build your contacts, make like those brand deals. There's a lot of people that are like, we do brand deals, and then you go in contact with them, like, and then when it comes to your next video, all of a sudden you're putting us a rock bottle, for instance, and then it's
Also, they're
pushing that
looking
way.
for people that like.
So if
affiliate.
you had somebody that's more in that business role, that's dope. But the fact that you're an independent artist and you're just doing it yourself, it means even more that you can be that person. To be like, yo, I just dropped, can't deny it. And then you could go in there and then say, and they could talk to you like, yo, that's just kind of dope.
Yeah.
Now you build that authentic connection. And I can ensure you that like the people that follow you on Clubhouse, they're all either on Twitter or Instagram
So
as
they could-
well.
yeah.
They will follow
Follow
you
over,
straight up. I have.
There's a lot, bro. Like, there's
a lot.
fucking like
Doesn't
so
stop.
much shit. I'm just like, let me record music and drop that shit.
But bro,
But like, here's the thing. That's
you
what I'm
gotta-
saying. I like the fact that Kendrick and J. Cole have managed to be able to do that. Like, I don't have to go Clubhouse. I don't have to do that. Let me just drop some music and like.
Okay,
if
here we
it's
go.
hot, it's hot.
What is okay? So it's tough because
How much time can you allocate as an artist to be like, I'm gonna do Twitch, this, and try to make money off music and not spend it making money or doing other things over here, right? So it's
That's a good point.
It's a balance that you gotta make.
That's-
I'm only gonna take it as far as people want it to take it to.
Okay.
So I've been seeing like with the last couple songs, people are getting on it now. Okay, let's get those numbers.
Yeah.
And I want there to be a need for it instead of always trying to reach for new people to come see me.
Yeah.
It's like I want people to like hear about it through the veins and want to come to that.
Got
Maybe
it.
I'm only on this channel or this platform.
True.
Somewhat. So now that is the one spot that I'm trying to directing everyone to.
So what are you using mainly right now? Like, what's your main Instagram? Is it Instagram your main?
No, like
Okay.
Spotify, definitely in ads. I've been doing ads for a while now too. Instagram and Facebook.
Okay, nice. I see. So like, but where can people connect with you the most? Like, where do people talk to you the most?
Instagram, probably.
Instagram.
Yeah.
So like, okay, Instagram is cool, but like every time you make a post, like let's say 10% of your followers will probably see that. Realistically,
yeah.
and a
I have
best
an
case
email
scenario.
list and all. Yeah.
But that kind of like
Even
whack.
that,
You're
yeah.
building
But
something.
see, that's what I think could be the next like thing because
But
emails has been sticking around since this whole everything.
I'll tell you what's the next thing. So people are going to be using text messages way more.
Yeah.
So like everywhere you go,
Phone
you're going to get
numbers.
a text.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
texting
yeah.
is going to be the next email because
Yeah.
people stop checking emails
Yeah.
like that. So you're going to get random text. Like if I walk into Walmart,
Mm-hmm.
I'll get a text message to be like, yo, hey, thank you. Or do you consent that we can send you the hottest deals? Or
Yeah,
you get a
yeah,
$25
yeah,
discount
yeah.
if you consent to
Yeah,
getting text
but-
from us.
Yeah, I guess would that be annoying for you? Did it, like
I don't know if the world shifts to that,
Yeah.
then it's like, what if it's like, there's only certain things that you can do. If
see,
it's
even
through
the fact of that, I hate the fact that there's email, text, Instagram, fucking Facebook, like Snapchat,
Bro, you're
Like,
not that old.
I'm not saying
Think
I'm
about
old.
people
I'm
that
just
are
saying
like
it's not
50 and
smart.
60.
I'm just saying it's not smart. If somebody messages me, there's 5 different ways to message me of the same shit, and it's like I gotta like open all 4 of them now to check all these different shit. Like I think
Okay.
it could be better. I think there's a revamp that needs to happen.
I see, but like you could just take the whole Kanye approach when he's like, fuck this. He didn't have a phone for like 3 years and he just wanted to focus. So he just said, my email's the only thing. So the only way to contact him was
Is
that.
email. Mhm.
He didn't even have like MySpace or shit like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
But I think the label or something was managing that. What I would say to you is that this is what I've seen work. I could be wrong. But But like 1 month, you're like, I'm just going to make my content, like my music videos, my albums, my songs. Because making songs for you is probably super easy at this point. Like,
somewhat,
it comes in like way faster than like when you were first starting out. So now at this point, you're like, I have an album, I have this, and then be like, all right, the next two to 3 months, I'm just gonna focus on pushing the content that I already made because I believe in it so much. And then I would say like the same way you treat Instagram, if you just change that to TikTok, and like you're gonna grow way more. Like, bro, I'm like, our friends have been getting millions of streams on TikTok, and like there's a kid I was talking to on Clubhouse, and then he had literally 2,000 followers. And then today he has 80,000 followers because of TikTok. Up, bro, this is less than 3 weeks. Less than 3 weeks.
What's he posting on there? Like,
well, at first he was just kind of being like, this is my song, check it out. Like, I just dropped this. Oh, I'm from Calgary. If you're from Calgary, like this. Like, it's like shit like that. And then afterwards, he posts like a snippet of the music video in like the 9x16 or whatever. Like, you tell Ace, be like, bro, send me fucking Can't Deny 9x16 for my TikTok.
I got it. Unlock already. I'm sending that to you too.
Okay. Why are you sending it to me? What can I do, Vicky Chan?
It's time for Coffee Tunes. This is a song that the Coffee and Banana team believes you should be listening to. This season's Coffee Tune is #FreeAfghanistan by Vancouver's very own Crescent, produced by East Boulevard's Marlowe. Here's a quick sample of the song.
Afghanistan, trying to take over the people and occupy their land. Though we weren't equipped, we the last ones to quit. Fighting back to 89 when the Soviets split. Now hold up. Why is that relevant? Cause the Pakistani closet is full of Afghan skeletons. The Muslims nowadays are focused more on what has gelatin. When it comes to support, they become a little hesitant. Blame it on the president or a lack of evidence. As they see us bleed, we hear them read, we'll be heaven sent. It's a facade to dedicate yourself to God, but not help the one.
Here's a little background about the song. Afghanistan is currently facing a humanitarian crisis. On August 15, 2021, Taliban fighters entered Kabul, the capital, which led to the fleeing of the president Ashraf Ghani and the government to collapse. To find out more about how you can help Afghanistan, please check the show notes of this podcast. Thank you very much, and now we're back to Coffee and Banana.
I'm sending all this shit off, bro.
What am I doing? Like, I did Vicky's new video came out. It's on my phone.
And I'm telling you what, it's going to be a text message. You're not going to get it on an email. It's going to be a text, so you make sure you see it.
Yeah. I'm gonna be like, hey, bro, what's up?
You can't ghost me on that shit. Like, I know you use your text, bro. You told me.
That says red. Damn it. I shouldn't have told him.
No, I'm just kidding. No, that's been like on my list
bro,
of shit to do. Like, switch to TikTok. Give a little bit of attention. Yeah, maybe.
It's not a maybe anymore, bro. Fuck it. Bro, just do it. It's like...
My belief that I started this thing is like, yo, good music will just go.
I understand. But
I want to hold true to that shit.
But think about this. Here it is. What if it's a platform that's like, yo, if you make good shit, we're going to promote it. Yeah. So let's say you make a video, it's 15 seconds. If people see more than 60% of that video... They're like, oh, that's probably good content.
Oh, Let's
keep pushing it. So the algorithm of them just keeps on showing it to more people.
Yeah.
Bro, 50-second clip. Get them there for at least what? 8 seconds? Yeah. You can do 8 seconds.
But do you use the app yourself too, like to watch it or get it?
Yeah, I do watch it.
Do you feel like it's like because you're using it now, because you're actually posting on it, you're finding yourself using it more and kind of getting distracted? Not distracted by it, but like spending more time on it than you...
I would say like maybe last summer, I was like on it a lot. Just like finding out so much stuff that was going behind it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, damn, this is it was taking a lot of my time. But what I realized is like it shows you the stuff you want to see. So I would search up like marketing or things that are updated. So like literally I would find out like the newest tools that are coming in. So I guess maybe I'm spending like an hour watching like some BS stuff or like basketball stuff. You see like some highlights, crazy dunks.
Exactly. That's what happens where you're like, oh fuck, what time is it?
But then think about this. Like I'm like, okay, if I'm gonna already dedicate like time here, then what if I'm also creating? So I created some posts, bro. One of my posts has like 600,000
it's
plays.
definitely beneficial.
So I was just like, all right, that's kind of sick. And like, it was just like a basketball kind of clip that kind of funny that me and my like uncle did or whatever. And Crescent shot it and we put Crescent's song in the background. Now his song is tagged with at least 700,000 plays.
Yeah.
So, which is sick. like that's and like I think
do those count as streams too, or
they do, but very low. It's like very very low, but
Percentage
it's more for
of it?
charting. It's more for charting. Like if
Okay.
you chart on the TikTok, then it's now it's directly correlated to billboards.
No
so
way.
Bro, like the songs that are at the top, like there's a
all right, looks like we gotta get on TikTok.
bro,
Let's
get
go.
on the fucking
Let's go,
thing,
baby.
bro. That's all it's about, you know? And bro, just go hella like the style that you're going with. Just give them bars. I wouldn't even say that because like you, Deny It is like more new school.
Yeah.
Even Demonstrate, that's more new school. Like bro, a lot of
Melodic.
people can't really do that dual thing, or it's kind of sounds whack. But you actually kill it. This is fucking
Appreciate
sick.
that.
Like, who was the melodic artist that you heard that had autotune and stuff, and you were like, I think I can do this too, you know?
Future, bro. I just like, here's the thing, like when I hear some of Future song, I'm like, fuck, that shit, like it hits, you feel it. And sometimes with like rap songs, you'll be able to get that like that feeling out of people, but sometimes when you're like singing it and you're like screaming that shit, it feels different. So I'm like, fuck, I want to be able to do that. So it took a while. Like I'm just fucking playing on the auto tune. I was like literally for years on wrong keys trying to sing this shit.
Damn.
Because I like learning it, right?
Of course.
Then finally we're like, all right, and like I think it was maybe a couple of songs before Canton. I'm like, all right, yo, I'm in a good like little fucking zone right now. And soon enough, boom, the song started coming out, and it was like, all right, it's sounding good. But it took time. It's not like it was like some easy shit. I've always listened to like R&B and like shit like that anyway, so it's kind of natural to like even songwriting.
Okay.
So I think that
So like, okay, that's so like Future was the guy that you fucked
One of
with
the guys,
early
yeah.
on. Was it's like a specific song by him?
it's a bunch. I don't know, man. Like,
Bro, something. I mean, Tony Montana, of course. Like
Not
from
Tony
the
Montana.
jump was
Turn
dope.
on the lights. I'm
Oh,
looking
bro, that
forward
song
to-
is
It's like
so
one of those type of
sick.
shit,
That
you know what I
song
mean?
is so okay.
Like when that shit drops and he's singing it,
Yeah.
it's like, oh,
That
yeah, you
was
feel
sick.
it.
Do you know Honest? Do you know that song?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
being honest.
Yeah.
That was Turn on the Lights. What made me become a Future fan? By
For
the
real?
way. Straight
Yo,
up.
see, that's like that's
Turn
what
on
I'm
the Lights
saying.
was like so hard.
You felt it. You're like, oh
yeah.
shit. So I wanted to be able to do that, but then I like being able to rap because you can like tell a story better that way.
True.
Instead of
I got a fun fact for you. Do you know that Future paid $100K for Drake to be on Tony Montana? Do you know that?
No way.
He paid $100K, and at this point, Drake's like a Future, just like whatever artist.
Yeah, yeah.
He also paid Drake to be in the music video,
Mm-hmm.
the Tony Montana. And then Drake's like, nah. He went to KOTD, King of the Dot, rap battle instead.
I heard about
And then
that.
he went on the interview being like, I was actually supposed to record a music video, but I thought this was more important. And then Future was like kind of cheesed, but then Future just like blew up. Like he just kept on going in
Yeah.
that street scene.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you know March Madness, obviously.
Yeah, yeah.
That song, when I heard March Madness, I'm like,
Over.
it's done.
But he,
Like, this
yeah,
guy-
he was one of the guys that changed after that shit came out. Like,
Yeah.
everybody wanted to be Future.
everybody, like, he just like changed the whole scene. So like bro, that guy is one of the goats. I
Yeah.
actually think he's like
100%.
a
Then
hip-hop
Thug
goat
and
for
shit,
sure.
like-
Thug, all those
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
guys coming in, and it's just like music is evolving. Of course, we're turning more robotic.
Mm-hmm.
Like we have a phone now, we have a laptop constantly attached to us,
Yeah.
and you're thinking about our voice should not reflect that in any way. We shouldn't try to fuse with this AI that we have. I mean, other than Cher back in the day, like she was the first person to use autotune publicly on a song.
Was it?
Yeah, it was Cher.
What about those
Do you
Roger Troutman with the
believe in-
fucking-
That's a different sound.
It's
That's a
different sound, yeah, I guess, yeah,
You're
yeah,
talking
but
about like that West Coast.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I guess it's the first of like mechanical fucking with voice. But yeah, I think
Yeah,
Cher with autotune
Cher
for
was
sure.
the,
Yeah.
and then T-Pain like kind of ran
Yeah,
with
yeah.
it.
It's crazy how
Yeah.
it like
It evolves.
where it is
Yeah, and now
right?
today it's like if
Every
you don't
single-
use autotune,
yeah,
like
what the
everyone
fuck?
uses autotune.
Yeah. And it's crazy because I have older fans who like really like the rap shit.
Sure.
And like, why are you fucking auto-tuning, bro? Like, why are
Yeah.
you, come on, bro. I'm like,
Damn.
honestly, bro, I just fucking do what I feel like. I don't know.
True.
Like, you know, sometimes I'll go to the studio, I'll be like, I don't even know. Like, I don't know if I'm going to fucking want to sing. So, like,
Yeah.
flow on some shit or want to rap. I'm
Nice.
just like going by the vibe.
The engineer must hate
He
this.
fucking hates
he's
it.
like,
Because
bro,
we'll go back
what
and forth. They're like, yo, switch that.
Yeah.
Yo, pick what the fuck you want to do.
Yo, that's one situation. Like, so I was in a session with Samson T, and he was the engineer.
Yeah.
And Crescent was just like rapping or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
And it was like a song that Crescent did with. It's actually a Coffee Banana song.
Oh,
I'll
no
tell
way.
you.
Yeah.
It's like T Loc was on it.
Hood
Rich
Rich?
was on
I
it.
heard that one.
Hood Rich,
Yeah,
Crescent.
yeah.
So that song, by the way, has like 200K.
Yeah, I heard that song.
So
That
that's
was fire.
That's
Yeah,
popping.
yeah.
So that was pretty sick. And then during that session, Crescent just like did different flows every verse, but it was like he had
Every verse?
every like
every time he punched in.
they just kind of put the beat on loop, and he just kept on doing different 16s, all freestyles.
Yeah, yeah.
And like Crescent actually does freestyle, by
Yeah,
the way.
yeah.
So he was going in, and Sam T was like, I don't like that one too much, and he would delete every take. And I'm like, I get like you don't like this take, but just like, and we're like, can we?
So
hear
one thing
that?
I always tell engineers: don't delete unless
delete that
unless I
shit.
say, yo, let's whack. I don't like it, then delete it.
Exactly.
Because some of those shit ends up being something that you use for sure.
Definitely.
So for engineers, don't delete. No fucking
don't
takes,
delete
bro.
that fucking shit.
Yeah.
So I think like that session, because Samson kept on deleting shit, Crescent had no verse. Because we were like, okay, we liked some of the takes we did.
Yeah.
So, but and then Hoodrich dropped his verse. He just came in one take.
Yeah.
He just did that take. I'm like, yo, this
He had
shit's
his shit
fucking
ready
sick.
already?
He had his shit ready. I
Okay,
think
okay,
like
yeah.
we sent the beat or something. I don't know. I think maybe he just had a verse, but then when he heard the beat, he was like, I think I know what I'm gonna say.
Oh, okay,
And then
yeah,
he just
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
went
okay.
in,
Alright.
and then afterwards, I think T Loke and stuff they got on his bars and stuff, and then Crescent was originally supposed to be on just on the hook, so it just like changed from that.
To go on the verse,
But
yeah.
that was one of my experiences when I went to like work with an engineer, and
But
most,
say he like he's not really like a full time engineer. He's an artist too, right?
Yeah,
so he's like
that's
fucking around type of shit.
Exactly.
But like most engineers, they're like I know some guys that just have it boom saved right away to another shit.
True.
And it's all there. Like
Facts.
You know, there's ways to go around and it's better.
yeah, man, definitely.
But I think that's how people are recording now. It's just like, all right, here's the beat, say some shit. That's all I got. I'm just fucking.
the engineer's like, I got it.
He's like, yo, that's a
Yo.
hit, bro. Like, just put some words.
Yeah.
Like, all right. Fuck.
What was your first experience with an engineer like? Were you like nervous? Like, what did you think? Do you remember? Can you go back to that mindset? Were you off beat?
Nah, I was always fly, bro.
Okay.
I was always fly with this shit, bro.
Okay, damn. Flags. Like, come on, man. Let it go.
First time, fuck. I don't know. It was just fun. I remember we were just drinking at every.
What studio session was it? Like the first
The
one?
first one?
Yeah.
The first I started off at so first I found out there's a Korean guy that I used to play basketball with or whatever.
Okay.
Randomly, he's like, I make beats and I produce and shit.
Oh,
I'm like,
shit.
for real?
Damn.
Like, shit, bro, I just wrote some shit. Let me come
Yeah.
record it. He lived in New West and we were in Surrey.
Yeah.
So he went out there and it was like just him with a laptop in a fucking like closet and like a little small mic. That's where we record fucking Fleetwood Anthem.
Okay.
And then we went to a first real studio. Was probably right before Jamie's. We started going to like, who the fuck was it? I wish my homies were here. They know. Like,
Yeah, your friends.
I smoke too much weed. They are my memory. I
Yeah.
don't know what the fuck I be going.
Well, it was probably the Flight Academy, right? You were
No, before that.
before? Okay.
Before. So but I started recording at Creative early. But before that, there was like a couple of ones that we just one off, maybe just tried out.
Did you go to the one by Live Vision, the one by Venueables and Commercial? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I think I've seen the live Vision studio where they took pictures and shit. I didn't think I've seen that.
Did you ever go inside there?
Yeah.
Did you find out that shit was a scam? Did you find out about that?
I just
Yeah.
probably I don't talk
No
about that
comment.
fool, man. But see that was the Vancouver scene coming in. Like, hey, all right, let's see who's down to do some shit. Everyone's just fucking like scamming and not really knowing what they're doing and trying to figure. It's like, you know what, man? Fuck, I'll figure this shit out myself, bro.
Definitely.
You
I'm
know
just
what I
throwing
mean?
allegedly because I never did business with them.
Yeah.
But the people that were involved, that's what they said
Yeah,
to
yeah,
me.
yeah. They had
So
some bad rep.
That's
I guess.
what I heard.
But like, I'd give anybody like. People would come to me and be like, yo, I got an idea. Like, we got some shit that will work for you and da-da-da.
I see.
And who am I to be like, all right, let me hear you out. And I'll give, like, I would used to be able to, like, all right, let's hear some shit out.
Straight
and
up.
I'll let you do it, you know, if you want to do it. And then, like, fuck, sure enough, people don't answer the phones, shit, da-da-da.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, man. Why would you go through all of that for nothing, really?
Yeah.
You don't get anything out of it. You're just, like, wasting people's time.
Bro, you told me like an interesting story. You said like you got a grant recently or like back then and one of your homies just took the money
No,
and
my
ghosted.
homies, the guy who wrote the grant.
Oh, the guy who wrote the grant.
So he was
I
like,
thought he was a homie. Okay,
No,
okay,
not
go
a
ahead.
homie.
Tell me the story.
The person who wrote the grant.
Okay.
It was a guy who was kind of like,
Was he a grant writer? Is that
he's a
his
grant
job?
writer. He managed tours. He did some shit, and we were trying to like work with people who were in that
Okay.
space. And he fuck.
Can you say his name or no?
I don't even want to. No, I don't think so. Fuck him.
Okay, I got it.
He's
Got
not
it.
even around here. He's from Calgary before.
Okay, no problem.
I
We'll
think
talk
he's from
about
Calgary.
it after.
Came out here.
We'll
and
talk about it
he was-
after.
Oh, sure. No.
Yeah.
He's not
What-
even around anymore.
Oh,
to
he's
do
not
shit.
around? Okay.
So that's what I mean. It was like somebody had thought he was like.
But is he in the scene today?
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. I haven't heard of him or anything.
Got it.
But like I didn't lose anything. I just like got him to write a grant and he wanted to help out with some shit.
How much was the grant, by the way?
It's like $4,000 or $5,000
Okay.
for a video or something like that.
That's it. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, but even going through that process, I'm like, I call the grant people. I'm like, yo, so the homie that fucking wrote the grant took the money. What am I supposed to do? I'm an artist.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, we can't do anything. He wrote it, type of shit.
Damn.
I'm like, you guys are fucked, man. You guys just giving out money and not really like making sure that it kind of.
What was the grant name? Was it like?
It's like a Much Fact Music video grant.
I don't think they have that anymore.
They don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that even that whole world, like
Yeah.
people kept telling me to get into it. And I still will write a grant over here and there, but I just feel like it's so like.
Creative BC, it's worth it.
Yeah, no, I
You do that?
Creative BC, yeah, I'm in
Creative
Creative BC too, yeah.
Okay, dope shit.
They're better than the Much Fact and all other shit. It's like,
It's not like better. It's like there's Factor. There's another one. They have a process.
but like I see the list of people who I'm like, I never even heard of some of these guys, and it's like,
you have to be good at like selling yourself.
I guess,
you know?
yeah.
And they also look at statistics, like what you've done, what
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
passing, like how many songs you released.
Yeah.
You'd be a great candidate
100%.
for a lot of these ones.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Like we wrote one. I thought I was gonna get one. We didn't get it, but I'm not relying on that.
Okay.
You know, because even with them, they make sure that the content that you give them has to be like, you know, their approvedness or whatever, or like has to be to their liking.
Facts.
If it's some shit that they don't fucking really fuck with, as in like it's too real maybe for them, then they're like, we can't support this, right?
Yeah, like there. I guess more so it has to be like more mainstream type of song.
Yeah, exactly, more mainstream type of shit,
But
which I kind of have now.
you
so,
do
yeah,
now,
yeah.
so I think like that's why like you would do better in those
Yeah,
situations.
yeah.
But so that guy just took the money and was like, peace, or like did
Pieced
he,
it, bro.
Did he like?
He knew if I found him it'd be a problem. He pieced it. He fucking took off to like
Fuck.
a Calgary or something. And
Damn.
just left.
Shit. People trying to get a lick, man. That shit's so annoying. Like so annoying.
And to be honest, I was like, I had my guards down because I'm like, this is music. This is not like other shit where people are gonna try to like, you know.
It sucks that it's not regulated though. Like it has to be something.
Yeah, something to be like, yo, it went to the actual artist that the grant was written for, but
Yeah.
it's fucked up. But like I'm saying, that wouldn't have changed my fucking life. It wouldn't have changed my career really.
Yeah.
It would have like saved me some money or whatever. But it
What
wouldn't have
was the song that you were gonna shoot a music video with that money? Do you know that song? Was it that joint you did with Young Buck?
Yeah,
Was it that one?
it was. We were gonna do like an animated.
Because you did do
We
an
did
animated
an
one.
animated one.
But did you just do it out of pocket?
Yeah,
Oh shit.
it wasn't.
man.
It was whatever.
But because I think at the end of it you still wrote Much Fact.
I
Didn't
think
you?
at the end of it.
Why did you write that?
Because we had to. They had to see it submitted as
So-
How do you see all that shit? That's
Bro,
crazy,
trust me,
right?
man.
Yeah, because when we submitted it,
I'm a fan. I like that song. That song was sick, bro.
Appreciate
Sick
it.
song.
And it's crazy when I just re-released it now. Like
Yeah.
the numbers it did, I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
Forgot about that song.
Yeah.
Like,
Release
it worked.
Radar, Discover Weekly.
Yeah,
You got
exactly.
to look at your analytics.
Exactly, but
Like,
yeah, it was like an animated video, and at the end they had to submit it. You had to put it at the end, so we had it on there already. And
Yeah,
I guess it
shit.
was too late. Sometimes I get
And then
lazy. I was
what-
like, fuck it, throw it on.
so that song you just put out, right?
Mm-hmm.
What was the reception of that animation, and how much did that cost you, by the way?
It was like $2,000 probably.
$2,000.
So it wasn't
Okay,
that-
okay, all right.
But
some local guy or like
no, outsource that.
Okay, of course.
India,
You know,
shout out my
yeah.
Indian guys over there. Yeah. Doing
Some
all the
dude in
outsourcing out there. What were we saying?
I think I was like, how was the reception?
Oh,
of
it was
that
good. Like
animation?
I think that we had it for a little bit, and we kind of I don't know. I think what happened was we were gonna pull it down and re-release it.
Sure.
Because of all that shit, and then we just ended up not re-releasing because it's taking too long.
Hmm.
Like, see, with me, like I have songs that I felt like if I released it at certain times, it would have been bangers. Probably like bigger songs or like songs that people would have liked, but I didn't like. I got bored of it
Mm-hmm.
because it takes so long. Things start delaying, and I'm just like, all right, on to the next shit.
Yeah.
So when shit gets boring for me, I just kind of forget about it. I just dropped a song with Presta like on Spotify.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it was like it's a song from 4 years ago.
Fuck,
I thought
yeah.
I lost the song. I was like, all right, cool. Keep pushing. And then
You
I
need
just
to have like a better hard drive. Do you have like a cloud that you store all your stuff, or
Yeah.
is it all hard drives?
all cloud now.
All cloud. Okay,
Everything's
good.
cloud now.
Good job. Well
I
done.
say one time, but like I'm saying, like yeah, I should have had it somewhere that I knew, but
Yeah.
like I knew it was somewhere, but I just like I thought the song was kind of like even outdated or whatever.
Don't
So I
think
was
that,
like,
bro.
Yeah,
Music is timeless.
Exactly.
Music is timeless.
Exactly.
Good music is timeless.
The music is timeless.
There we go.
Yeah, but I like dropping shit that I'm like pumped about. I'm like, all right, fuck, this shit's fire. Like when I dropped Can't Deny, it was pretty close to when it was a little bit later, but like it was still fresh. Even the new songs, I was like, I'm happy to drop those ones because I'm like, all right, it's fresh.
Nice.
Listen to this.
Exactly. No, it's bro. That's a sick song. I remember the first song you did like that was probably awesome. Like that kind
Yeah,
of
yeah.
wave.
It's when I was like first starting fucking
And
with
then
this.
I think Hip Hop DX posted you, right?
Yeah, Noisy.
Noisy.
Yeah.
I thought, did they premiere it or they just posted it?
They premiered it. Hip Hop DX posted it too. I
Okay,
think.
okay, nice,
Yeah.
nice guys. Because I was on Hip Hop DX randomly and I saw that
Oh,
song.
no way.
I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
knew the song, but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't know that they posted
Yeah.
it. I don't think they wrote anything. They just posted
Maybe
it.
posted the song.
But Noisy like actually
They put a
wrote up
article
something.
and shit for that, yeah.
Okay, that was pretty dope, man.
Yeah.
That's dope. How did that connection came to be?
I think I might have hit up an editor and just sent him some shit and
Okay,
like, okay, we
dope.
fuck with it.
Nice. You got to go with that direct approach
The
time to
direct
time.
approach, yeah.
Yeah.
Because like you can see like there's people on the end of the post. There's just like people who wrote it. And I hit
Nice.
one of them up and I was like, all right, yo, what's up? This is a song I brought out.
That's sick.
And then like obviously you had to put his little write up or whatever, but they're
Nice.
fucking with it. It's like, yeah, that's another. Like, so with music, how much time do you put into so much
24
shit.
hours. 24,
you know what I mean?
It's a 24-hour job, bro.
Yeah, but as an artist, you're not seeing that return right away.
You're not going to see any of that shit,
Till later.
bro.
Like, if you want to lose money, be a rapper. Straight up.
Nice.
Straight up.
Financial
You have to
advice.
be like, you got to be like doing some shit to be able to like still secure and like put the time into like.
Exactly.
You know? Mm-hmm. So.
Damn.
Yeah, fuck this rap shit, bro. We going crypto on y'all motherfuckers.
Crypto, exactly, bro. This got to be the year that I really want to get into crypto. I'm not into it like that space. Like I want to know more about it.
That's all this time is just knowledge. Just learn about it.
That's my goal. Like this year, I'm gonna like learn more about it and like, I mean, if that's the future, then you're kind of.
It's
never
like just
too
the
late.
internet before it was. It's like might as well kind of learn what's going on before everything starts coming out. Like
Before it's the only thing left.
Yeah.
Like that's what everyone's like just paying with bitcoins, and you're just like, yo, I'll pay cash, and they're looking at you like, look at this old
Take
school
your fucking
guy.
paper and get the fuck
Get
out
that
of
fuck out of here.
How's it gonna be in the strip clubs though?
Bitcoin. Yo, it's gonna be.
What are you gonna do then?
It's gonna be like
tap the phone.
Yo, bro, you know what? It'll be like virtual. Do you think virtual strip clubs
Come
will
over here,
exist?
baby.
You know,
Tap my phone.
like tap her like
Like
on
she's
her
got like a
body?
little end part to it.
Oh, like she's a robot? Oh,
no,
okay.
she's a real girl.
Okay.
But she's got like the one, like on a debit tap machine.
Oh, okay, nice.
So she probably have one on the hip and you take your
Wait,
phone and be like.
wait, hold on. So she's not a robot, but somehow you can tap on her.
Yeah, she's like
and
a
then
strap, man. It's something to keep it on there, and like, like the end of a debit machine where you tap
You
it.
think like we're at a point where technology evolves to the point where Bitcoin is everywhere, and she still needs a fucking strap on for this little.
So what? Is it gonna be like embedded in her skin where you
Of
just
course,
tap?
bro.
Man.
Elon Musk is all about that right now.
Fuck, man.
We're gonna be fusing with robots
Sooner or later.
Matter of
I'm
time.
hiding in the woods, bro. You guys can come with me if you want. Get
Nice.
some straps and go.
That's a brave new world. This guy's just like on the side somewhere. Do you know Brave New World? Aldous Huxley. It's like a world. It's like the guy just wrote a story about the world is going to turn into this. We're all going to be drugged out, and then the world.
There's
is
so
gonna
many theories right now.
seem
Which
like
one?
alpha. This is like I think in the 20s he was on acid,
Okay.
and he just wrote this book. And then he's like, people are going to be considered alphas and betas, and then deltas,
Yeah.
and then they're as a kid they'll inject them with shit. And then they're like, we need more workers. So they make their brains develop in such
As
a
a
way
worker brain?
to get more workers. And then that's like all controlled and stuff. And then
Yeah, we're definitely going into some weird shit.
we're going to some weird shit. But to be honest, a lot of stuff that he predicted was like kind of low-key true. If you
Really?
look
Like
at-
what?
Well, I think like the fact that, so they had this drug, was called Soma. And then everybody got together and just kind of like got into whole orgies and shit. He predicted like the world would kind of go into that before like I think the whole hippie thing and before now. I think now we're in like I could be wrong, somebody else could speak on this, but we can be sexually promiscuous and it's so much easier.
It's
than
more
like
yeah.
I can pull out my phone
Yeah.
and like just like there's women everywhere
Yeah,
that I
yeah.
can swipe like
Yeah.
when I was like imagine you being in high school and you had Tinder.
And it's not us that we gotta worry about. It's the fucking 6-7-year-old kids that
Bro,
are
that's
going up
but
with
how do
shit.
they know? That's the whole world. That's all they know.
Yeah.
You know, so to them, they don't know. They think it's so weird that you have to talk to a person.
Yeah.
Like I remember talking to a girl. I was so nervous. My heart was beating.
Yeah.
My palms were sweaty.
Yeah.
Knees weak. Arms are
Yeah,
heavy.
yeah.
This arm. Okay. And then afterwards, I was talking to this girl. I remember talking to this girl. Her name was Alex. And I'm like, hey, would you like to dance? Because we're at the dance. And she wanted to say no. And the thing is, she did. I went and there was all these other girls. So, you know, there was like, girls are always in packs and shit. So this is grade 7. And I'm just like, I got guts now. I'm more
Yeah.
confident.
Yeah.
Go up to her. I'm like, hey, Alex, do you want to dance? And I'm just like heart rate is just like killing like
Yeah,
inside.
yeah.
And then she wants to say no, but she's also nervous too.
Yeah,
She's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh no.
I don't wanna do it,
She
make
doesn't
me
want to
feel
like
bad,
make me feel bad, but
yeah.
she's also nervous to
Yeah,
respond.
yeah.
So I was like, all right, cool, that's okay. And then one of her friends came up to me, not right now, maybe later. I think that girl now works at a casino. She's a manager somewhere.
Shit, you should hit her up.
Yeah, I should. But no, that girl. The other girl's like, it's interesting. The girl that I liked is now a thought. And I'm just like, well.
How do you know that for a fact? Oh, you just know.
Later on, we connected on like Facebook.
Okay.
You know?
It's okay. I thought
and
you
I
was
was-
some love too. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, but like, back then I was interested. You know? I was. To be honest, now like, bro, we're at different
spaces right
different
now.
spaces. You know, it's like
I'm trying to make money at the club. You trying to live there.
yeah, exactly. You know, I don't know if I should talk more about this before getting canceled.
No, it's okay. You switch it up if you want.
No, we're done. This conversation is done. But the thing is, I remember talking to girls and getting rejected.
So you're saying you're sad at the fact that these kids are not gonna kind of go through that,
yeah,
or have that,
bro, or being bullied. I was like bullied face to face,
Mm-hmm.
so I learned to deal with bullies.
Yeah.
But like now, kids are all cyber and all that shit, which is like again, like you think you're the big guy behind your computer, but you don't have that physical confrontation. I don't know. Maybe they don't even need it because the world will be 100% digital and they'll never need to go back there.
Yeah.
Or
I think fuck, I don't know, man.
do you think
I'm waiting for that fucking change revamp, bro.
you're just
All this
hoping
shit
for
is
it?
fucking
You're like,
whack.
I want an
All this shit
apocalypse.
is whack.
Everything goes to
Give
zero.
me MSN,
We start again.
BBM, and just fucking chill. Get out.
BBM is more like the updated version. But bro, you'll love Clubhouse. Get into it.
I'll try, I guess.
Yeah. Are you're already on it, right?
So TikTok and Clubhouse.
Yeah, that's it.
Holy fuck.
That's
bro.
it, bro. 2 things.
Okay.
Leave the rest. Just leave the rest as landing
The rest
pages.
is whack, man. I don't like it anyway.
No, like once a month, update it.
Okay.
Like Instagram, post it.
So
and then
if I want to
the
do regular shit, that's where you gotta do the regular shit.
that TikTok is number one, and then Clubhouse is like I need to connect with other people. I need to find like you like in real life. Like
So you go on there and just see whatever chat rooms and just jump in.
just search like be like A&R's Connect, or
Yeah.
it'll just be like artists play your music, and then somebody's like I work at Vivo, I work at Republic Records, I play me your music. I'll let you know what
That's
my thoughts
crazy.
are.
It's like, why are those guys on there? I guess they maybe getting.
Well, that's how they targeted the Clubhouse app. They
Okay,
said,
yeah,
let's go to
yeah.
people that work in these like these places, and
Yeah.
you have people that
Get
work at
them to be on top.
CBC because now they are like. Why is it like millennials were all like entrepreneurs, we're all just trying to do our own thing, but there's a lot of us that are just working behind these major companies. So like what if we target those people? And I don't know if it was by design or it just fell into their lap,
if it worked that way, but that's how it's.
but that's how it is right now. And you just pick the things you're interested in: music, entertainment, connection, and then it's a great way.
Yeah, it's pretty cool because like in a conversation you can kind of tell where somebody is at if they're fucking like,
Facts. Definitely.
talking some right shit or talking being.
Exactly, bro. Like a lot of times people message you and you think it's genuine, or you
Yeah.
don't care for it
Yeah.
because you're like, oh, whatever.
Yeah,
but with their
When
voice, you can see their
kinda-
passion.
yeah,
you can see
yeah,
what's
yeah.
behind it all. And I don't know. I think that's why it's a little bit better. Speaking of that, I think I should hit up my grandma. She always messages me on WhatsApp and she sends me those voice notes. I love her. Like some of my family members, but then I have to like listen to 3 minutes and then I have to respond, which is great. But it's like, do old people love that? Like it's not just like my Afghan family. It's like all Asian people. Do you know what WeChat is, by the way?
Yeah.
So WeChat is literally that. It's like, why?
Oh, they talk on there and say,
And then like the other person just responds back.
Yeah.
And that was a bad impression of a Chinese dude that's hella lazy. But they talk like that. They talk like that. Words
Quietly,
are flow effortlessly coming throughout. It's like it's an effort for them to have their mouth open.
Yeah.
And then it's like it's great. It's incredible. It's incredible.
So WeChat, eh?
Well, you don't get on WeChat.
Don't get on WeChat.
Don't get confused, bro. No, you're like, oh god, WeChat is the way. Nah.
WeChat, do you know?
Nah.
So now I'm not talking to
Depends. I don't know because WeChat is also like a Tinder too. So if you're trying to get like,
I gotta say, I'm not on that
okay,
shit.
got it. But if you do, and if you want a certain demographic, the Asian Canadian, Asian American experience,
Yeah, it's there.
it's there.
Okay.
It's there, and it's like interesting because like their app is different because you like shake the phone and then it just matches you with people or some shit.
Okay.
And the people that are shaking their phone at the same time, it'll be like these guys are also shaking their phone in your area, which sounds ridiculous.
Are you
But
serious?
it's like 1 billion people using that app. I think it's like more, maybe.
Fuck, maybe I will look into it.
Stop looking at the wrong shit,
the
bro. You're like, I'm trying to shake my left hand. Just
Who else is shaking that phone?
go on TikTok, post 3 times a day, and then
I
go
don't
on
have any of this
Clubhouse.
bread.
And make it yeah, bro. Let's eat this banana bread. It's like, it's pretty good. And like, it's for the experience. A lot of people like listening to this or watching this, they won't know that there's.
Is it okay if I look at my phone for a second?
Yeah, go so. I don't know. Why not?
1 sec. Okay, cool.
Yeah, we took a little phone break, but yeah, man, that's pretty much the Vicky Chan experience. One last thing I wanted to ask you actually. Hindu V, why did you change your name to Hindu V for a point?
I didn't think of a fucking new name.
Why did you need to rebrand all of a sudden?
Because some motherfuckers are telling me to do.
Are you Hindu, by the way?
I grew up in a Hindu culture family.
Did you go to like the temple?
Go to the temple and everything.
Do you follow the Hindu diet as well? Do you have beef?
I eat beef.
You eat beef.
Yeah.
Should people know that you eat beef?
I eat beef. It's all good.
Yeah.
I got nothing to hide.
Do you want to tell people why that's a thing?
I don't eat beef at my parents' house. How about that?
Okay, there we go.
So I respect people's.
What's the thought process behind not eating beef
I think it has something to do with that when babies are born, right? They drink cow's milk. Mm-hmm. So even when some people's parent, or like even when like the mom is sick and they can't breastfeed the baby, that cows are sacred because they can still help a great baby grow.
For sure.
So it's like.
So it's a sacred animal.
It's just a sacred animal. It helps baby. Like without it, and if a mom can't feed his kid, the kid dies.
True.
So they treat it with respect. Let's not slaughter these fucking animals.
Got it. And
Here's the thing with all fucking meat thing. I think it's not the problem with eating meat. It's the slaughtering of it is what the issue is. Mm-hmm. Like if people went out and hunted and got their own shit, then it wouldn't be an issue. I think, but I think the fact that it's just like it's gone to a point where it's excessive now. You know.
Okay.
Like slaughter. They're literally making animals to kill them right away.
Yeah, those like slaughterhouses. Those like Food Inc.
Yeah. I eat meat. That's all I eat.
Pause.
Fuck, man.
Pause that.
No,
Pause
like,
that real
fuck,
quick.
Come on, man. Come on, bro.
I love meat in my face.
Come on, bro.
Bro, I'm helping you. Give me that pause.
All right.
You know, I'm on your side.
So how else would I say it then?
I'm a carnivore. I consume.
I'm a
beef.
heavy carnivore.
I consume beef.
I'm a big carnivore.
Wait, do you eat pork, by the way? I mean,
I'm
it doesn't
slowing
matter.
down.
Okay, because like I've had bacon, you know, and like Muslims are like, oh my god, and I'm like, bro.
But even the reason they don't eat bacon, I think it's a pretty valid reason.
No, I think it's like a dirty animal technically.
They don't
it eats
sweat.
as-
They don't sweat, so they keep
eat their own feces
bacteria.
also. The most amount of fat in any meat, you know. But so I was like, okay, I have turkey bacon. You know, it's like
So that's what I'm
healthier.
doing. I'm switching everything to turkey right now.
That's good. It's healthier and shit.
Turkey
but
and
I'm
chicken.
trying to minimize also my meat consumption. Pause. And I'm trying to have more plant-based
Well, how
diet.
was your meat consumption before? Pretty high.
Consumption
I
was
bet.
pretty high. It was up the ass. It was pause.
You don't have to pause on that. Be who you want to be, man. That's all good. I got to pause on that. How you going?
My man Vicky. He's like, I don't pause on that when I say.
I said you don't have to pause.
Oh,
on
I don't
that.
have to pause. I'm sorry. I didn't know if you were biting.
I didn't take it the wrong way the first
Okay,
time.
no
All right.
problem.
All
Okay,
right.
I see. It's all good, man.
So, you like meat?
I did like meat. Oh, I was also a vegan, by the way.
Oh no,
Yeah,
for a bit.
For about a little bit over a year.
I think once vegan burgers and shit get to that point where it's almost there, I think.
Impossible Beyond Meat.
I
Have you had
tried,
those?
bro, and it's.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty picky. Like I don't eat a lot of shit either, so I'm
Okay.
super picky. Like, and then I tried it. I'm like, all right, if this is good, I'm gonna try making the switch.
Yeah.
I couldn't even have the first bite.
Yeah.
A&W, like Beyond, what is it? The
Beyond
Impossible-
Meat, yeah.
And that's supposed to be like one of the better ones.
It's okay. I would say like, do you go to White Spot? Have you tried the White Spot Impossible Burger?
No.
That's good.
That's the one?
That's a good one. In the States, it's better. Like California, because obviously like they're
They're bigger on
yeah,
yeah.
they're all bigger than. So they have so many more options. But at the same time, though, In-N-Out burgers, fire. Like In-N-Out. Have you had In-N-Out? Bro, In-N-Out is.
Oh yeah, like
great.
a regular burger from there.
Yeah, the regular
yeah.
In-N-Out. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's like probably one of my favorite fast food spots.
Yeah.
You know.
So then you switch back. You're like, fuck it. It was.
I stopped because I was I think I was losing too much weight. So my parents were like, "Dude, you're too skinny."
Yeah.
And like I was like, "Oh, I guess I should try to gain a little bit more weight." And then like my girl.
So that's the thing too. It's like being health. Fuck. That's so weird that in 2020 we still don't know how we're supposed to eat.
Well,
2021.
depends.
Fuck.
Not this again. God. So we don't know how to eat. No, I think we do know how to eat.
I don't know.
bro.
There's so much like don't do this,
oh,
do this.
there's
This is the
keto
right
diet,
way,
of course. There's so many,
blah.
but that's what it is.
Fuck,
You
what
have
was
to
it?
find out what works for you. Can you
get-
process dairy, by the way?
Yeah, I can.
You
fuck
could-
with dairy.
oh, okay, nice.
Like cheese.
Yeah, that's dairy.
Fuck with
Cheese,
cheese.
milk, you
Milk,
know,
for
shit
sure.
like that. That's why I had to get like coconut and cream.
Oh, you don't fuck with dairy?
Dairy, I try to avoid it, minimize it, unless it's pizza. I will sacrifice for that.
Okay.
But usually it's not something that's the greatest for me.
Okay.
Yeah. I loved it when I was a kid,
Yeah.
but now it's like chocolate milk. I was really into chocolate milk.
That's so funny to me too. Like what? Like we don't know. Like I want to be consciously eating right, but I don't know what the fuck that is.
You just have to know what works for you. Like if you eat like a full plate, like a steak, for instance, and all of a sudden you just feel
Yeah,
super
obviously
good,
you gotta know your own body.
You know,
And, yeah, go with that.
then go ahead, go with
Yeah.
that. But if you like, some people just actually don't feel too good if they have veggies, and they actually like are looking into this. There's people that don't feel good eating veggies.
I don't
they
eat,
feel
I
better.
don't eat any veggies.
Okay, so do you eat?
That's what I'm saying,
Do you
bro.
have a
I didn't want to
what's
bring
on
this
the-
up.
what's on-
People get hella fucking offended and like
You're like,
sad
I'm
and
Hindu,
shit, and,
but I
like,
don't have vegetables.
I don't eat vegetables. Like
Nice. So what do you eat? So like how do you like fill yourself up?
I just eat I'm a carnivore, and I
He's learning.
like rice.
Rice is good.
Pretty
Nice.
simple. Bro. Give me a burger. Like I don't know. Like
Fries.
yeah. Like
sure.
I like
potatoes.
potatoes for sure.
Okay, nice.
But veggies, I don't like. It just feels like I'm eating fucking grass, bro.
Yeah, but like it's good for you. You know, you feel.
How do you
good.
know that? Do you feel better?
I love veggies.
Do you feel
bro,
like-
I love salads. Like it feels so good. Like, pause. I don't know. I don't know, bro. We're at
You
this
love
stage
tossing
now.
your salad?
Did you say toss?
No, you
Okay.
said.
I'm hearing things now. Someone's projecting. We don't know what's from which side.
No, you said you like salad.
I love salads.
Yeah.
I love salads. You know, I love them arranged.
Yeah, I don't mind salads. I can salads. Throw some cheese on that bitch too.
Throw some cheese, throw some meat. and
then remove the salad.
Remove the fucking salad.
Pretty
All
much,
right.
bro, pretty much.
Fucking Vicky Chan's like, yo, here's a salad. It's a fucking cheeseburger.
It sucks because when people want to cook nice for me, I'm like, fuck, bro. You didn't have to do all this. All you had to do is fucking
Nice.
cook the fucking meat and throw some rice on that. bitch.
So like, let's say your future wife is watching this video, right? What advice do you give her as far as like
No,
a
but
meal?
I'm open to trying new shit.
Okay, but, like,
I just,
right now,
I'm comfortable with what I like, but I don't mind trying new shit.
What food could she make you that's like your go-to that you're always fuck
Stir
with?
fry.
Stir fry. Really?
Yeah.
Like
Chicken stir fry.
Oh, chicken stir fry.
Minus the veggies. Maybe throw a little bit in there for like
Nice.
looks.
for just like the presentation.
For the
factor?
presentation, yeah.
Nice. That's dope, man. Man, I enjoyed talking to you.
You too,
This is fucking funny ass shit. I don't even know. I was like, I had all these notes to talk about, and then we're just talking about.
I didn't even know we started. I was wondering when, like, which part were you gonna be like?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yo, we're gonna start it.
We'll start soon. But like,
All right,
if people are listening to this and made it this far, you know, what do you want them to know about you? You know, obviously, I'll put your like information in the show notes and
Yep.
stuff.
Yeah.
But like, what do you want people to know about you? Like, why should they listen to you? Like, what's your story? Like, if you could give like a 30-second of this is my identity, who is that?
Fuck, bro. I'm just a regular dude from the hood. But I make bangers.
Nice.
Like my talent and my passion is in music. I feel like I can compete with like the highest level of people that do it. That's the only reason I do it, right? So I feel like I want to improve the culture in Vancouver. I want us to have a culture.
Facts.
So I think that's why people would want to see a guy like me kind of like go through these motions, because I think there's a lot of artists that can maybe learn from it and see what's going on, but at the most point I think I'm one of the guys that can really kind of break through in this city and like and get some light to it.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
That's fucking sick.
We lit.
If there's like a young version of you watching this, like 12-year-old kid that's like want to be a rapper or something like that,
Yeah.
what advice would you give this person?
Just stay you.
Okay.
Be you. Everything will try to change you, but stay you.
Yeah. Like, what if they're like trying to make music, but like, you know, like there's people around them that don't support that as a career path?
Yeah.
How do you stay motivated? Like, what would you say that?
People motivate me. If you're not getting the reception that you think that you should get from people, then maybe like take sign. Like the one thing I will say, I've met so many, like not met so many people, but I see a lot of like almost delusion in artists. That's why I don't always hang out with like rappers. They're always in their head thinking that everything is going this way. I have to be a rapper. No, it's gonna happen. Like I don't care. Like this is it. It's like aren't you okay to do other shit? It's all good, bro.
Facts.
Like you don't gotta be just stuck in like thinking that you gotta be the most famous fucking rapper. Like there's so much other things in the space. If you like music, you can be in the scene. There's so much other things that you can do. So like that's why I said be you. Even if I'm not an artist, I feel like I'm always gonna be somewhere around in the music scene.
Dope.
Like I'll always have my hand in something.
Dope.
Right.
Bro, you need to be an artist. You need to keep making bangers.
sure, appreciate
You're one of
that.
the artists in the city that actually can rap.
Appreciate it.
Like, there's not a lot of people that can rap.
Appreciate
and
it.
you have replay value. I can listen to your songs multiple
Couple times.
times and be like,
Appreciate
yo, this shit's like, you're not trying to give me the miracle spiritual thing.
Yeah.
Like, to the point where I'm just like, okay, I get it.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I can
yeah.
listen to you. Like, it's easy listening as
Appreciate
well.
it.
Like,
Yeah.
you switch it up.
Dope.
So, like, bro, just go hard. TikTok,
Turn
Clubhouse.
Up. TikTok,
You know, we give you.
Okay, what day is it? We'll see if
We can't talk about the day. Let's just
Okay.
say like,
Okay.
let's just say we recorded this because we don't know when this is gonna come out. But like,
Word.
bro, TikTok, Clubhouse, go in, go hard,
yeah.
and just like promote yourself. Your shit's fire. Like, it's just a matter of time.
Turn up. Appreciate it.
All right, man.
Thank you for
Bless.
having me, bro. Appreciate it.
I got you. Cheers. All right, we're out of here.
Oh, it was fun. Oh.
Good shit, sir.
That was fucking funny.
That was proportionate. That was good. That was proportionate.
Like, I'm just like, I have like stuff like, what is your biggest accomplishment? And I'm just like, fuck this. This is more entertaining.
Those banana bread's fire though.
Yeah, bro. Grab a seat. Let's finish it off. This is like from Whole Foods.
Maybe.
It's like, it's like they use like high quality oats and shit. I'm assuming.
Whole Foods is a spot.
Yeah, it's dope shit.
Thank you everyone for listening. A huge shout out to the Coffee and Banana team. It goes without saying, we can't get anything done without this amazing team. Video manager, Cole Weststeyn, audio engineer extraordinaire, Ryan Lohr, and our producer, Kunal Verma. Not to mention our wonderful sponsors for the season, and most importantly, you for listening. Visit our website at Coffee and Banana for more information about each episode, including all the promo codes that you need. I'm your host, Kane Dabir. Enjoy some coffee and banana on your road to greatness.